What's going on? We back again. Got some more content for y'all, choo-choo.
Zaza.
And, yeah, so we want to review this video. This video, we watched this yesterday. It was pretty interesting.
Yeah, so this video is created by Mr. Pillboy over on YouTube. And as you can see from the title, it's entitled, Every Black Conservative YouTube Channel. So in this video, he's supposed to be satire. And he's just showing off the stereotypes of being a black conservative, from the perspective of the normal blacks who are not conservatives and vote for Democrats or, support black nationalism and all that other stuff.
Right. Don't dare support all the good.
None of that Christianity.
None of that. Right. None of that.
So yeah, I found the video interesting because I thought that it represented pretty well how the typical black person perceives black conservatives. We all know that black conservatives are a minority within the black community. So, yeah. So
there's this page called Pillboy, a pretty decent sized channel, 52,000 subs. He got 47K in 5 days, and the name is Pillboy. Pillboy.
What tells you all you need to know about this person?
Okay.
But don't assume.
Right. But we're gonna watch this, and then we're gonna have some comments throughout the video because this is gonna lead into a lot of discourse. It's an interesting video to say the least. So let's get into it.
Welcome back to the only channel brave enough to talk about real issues in the black community. Today we're gonna react to More Sexy Red. Now I know we've talked about her in 14 different videos already, but the views.
Oh, right. This video is supposed to be satire, by the way.
Yeah, we already covered all
that.
So right. This is supposed to just let it play.
Oh baby, the views let me know you guys haven't had enough. See, this is what's destroying our people. Not crime bills, not redlining, not mass incarceration. Balloon.
So I just want to stop right there. So this guy is supposed to be mocking black conservatives. Me hearing the video, I think everybody who's reasonable, they're like, yeah, that type of music, people like Sexy Red glorifying 304s is actually horrible for the black community. Yep. But this guy thinks that talking point is the coon talk. I think we should just let it play somewhere because this just blows my mind how something logical is supposed to be wrong according to the black community. That doesn't make any sense.
Yep.
And booty shorts.
Oh, you know what's even funnier? Every black conservative ever got the American flag in the back. You look it up.
Wait, is this fucking play about us?
It's funny because, hey, black conservatives love their country. That's why they're conservative. They know what's best for the country, and they rep it.
Shut up, coon.
What we need is a complete cultural reset. No more thug culture, but a nice, clean, pure culture.
Wait, go back.
One that white.
I wanted to read that text he had at the bottom. What we need is a nice, clean, pure culture. No more thug culture. No more slang. No more rap music. No more baby mamas. No more hoodies. No more TikToks. Just nice, respectable, church-going, bootstrap-pulling black folks who smile real big and never scare white people. That's the literal solution to all our problems. That sounds fucking based. No TikTok. We ain't say y'all couldn't use TikTok.
Nobody said that.
Nobody said y'all couldn't have rap music.
Dude.
We want y'all to stop taking everything literally. Y'all hear somebody talking about shooting up a function and actually want to go do it because they said so. That's not a problem. No more of that. Yeah, it needs to stop. If the music is causing too many problems for y'all because y'all can't handle it, well, maybe we need to take it away altogether.
Yeah, maybe we should, because y'all clearly are being controlled by this music, along with other things.
No more slang. Yeah, you niggas don't know how to speak proper English. Period. Y'all don't know how. That's the problem. Knowing how to switch, that's one thing. But you don't know how to speak proper English. You cannot read. Yeah. That's a problem.
Yeah.
But we're the problem, right?
Right.
He's making fun of us.
The thing is that if he was smart enough to know that talking slang is an issue, then he would know that the inability to speak properly is the real issue. The fact that you can't speak proper English and properly convey your points without sounding like a child. Children sound smarter than y'all. Actually, if we're being honest, my little brother sounds smarter than the average person in our community because they don't even know what words they want to use. They don't even know how to say what they're trying to say, and That's a problem.
No, that's coon talk.
That's a problem. What do you say? Clean, pure culture. Do you not want a clean and pure culture?
No, he doesn't.
No more thug culture. Do you want more thugs?
Yes.
Remember.
What's a thug, huh? A black man
it's
crossing the street.
Thug means totally humble under God, right? They actually using that shit in court, right? Yeah, no more thug culture. Do you want thugs?
Yes.
Do you want a thug culture? Remember, this video is supposed to be satire, so everything that's supposed to be presented in this video is bad because a black conservative said it. Remember that.
No more baby mamas. Wow, what is wrong with black conservatives? How dare black conservatives want kids to grow up in stable, balanced households? How dare they? How dare you want? How could you? You're such a misogynistic pig. Coon. I can't stand it. String them up.
Disgusting.
Nice, clean, pure culture. One that our freedmen ancestors would have wanted. If we
Wait. I love, because when we watched it yesterday, we were in the car, so we couldn't actually see like all the little text he had on the screen.
Right.
So he has like images from the 60s when niggas were doing sit-ins and getting dragged out of seats and shit. Our ancestors endured whips, chains, branding, flaying dogs, guns, bombings, and lynchings just for you to pretend to be one of the good ones? Why couldn't they get their act together, huh? I'm sure the ratchet ghetto behavior is the reason why they got discriminated against in the first place. They'd be so proud. What is this thing trying to say? Is it just me, or did he just say a bunch of shit that doesn't? It's not really was a cohesive idea. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a little slow.
So close. He's
Maybe
so
the coon
close to
chip's
sounding
taking
smart.
over.
So let's break this down. Anybody that knows anything understands that these people were agitators. Just because they weren't going and beating people up doesn't mean that they weren't going and agitating people.
How could you say that about the civil rights people?
Because the civil rights people were dumb.
But your black ass wouldn't even be able to go to Chili's if it wasn't for them, huh?
Maybe I shouldn't be eating that shit. But anyway, anybody knows. Imagine you own a fucking coffee shop. Remember the sit-ins? You like to go in places where you're not wanted and sit down and demand service. And the funny thing is, when you watch the movie The Butler, the dude, they could be served in the coffee shop. They didn't say no blacks. They said blacks over here. They said, no, we want to sit right here and be served. It's like, what the fuck? Why? Why do you care?
Because it's our right as Americans. Our people built this country. You think that your ancestors should have been told they couldn't sit in a place they wanted to sit in? Because of the law? Because of the white man's law? They'd be so proud of you. Because you're out here encouraging people to get married. That is so wrong. You're out here encouraging people not to agitate. That is so coonish of you. How could you be such a coon?
How dare you not want to destroy capitalism and the free economy? How dare you try to belittle what these people did when the intention?
How dare you want black people to stop shooting each other in their communities? How dare you? Because we're talking about them enduring chains and brandings and dogs. Okay, now niggas are getting shot all throughout Chicago and nobody cares.
Nobody
cares.
Y'all
are okay with that?
Right.
We're trying to get to the root of the problem.
I wonder if this dude actually talks about real issues. But that's the thing. They don't want to talk about the actual issues because it's going to make them sound like a coon. Anything is better than sounding like a coon. Even if you're promoting fucking polygamy, homosexuality. OnlyFans, murder, robbery, fucking child mutilation. Anything is better than sounding like a coon.
Literally anything.
This is what this video is saying.
If we don't give them a reason to be racist, then they won't be racist. Look, I don't want to hear about racism or history or systemic barriers. That's a victim mentality. If you just worked hard enough, pulled up your bootstraps, and spoke proper English.
Is this supposed to be a joke? Stop talking in that ghetto degenerate speak. This is why they don't view us as human beings. Who the fuck is that?
Who the fuck is they?
Because it seems like y'all don't view black conservatives as human beings. Y'all view them as coons, as something to laugh at. It's so funny how y'all talk about being dehumanized, but y'all turn around and dehumanize a black conservative. You're calling me a fucking animal.
Dummy.
What the fuck? Stop the game.
The police wouldn't shoot you. It's called personal accountability.
I ain't never been shot by the police. You ever been shot by the police?
Yes.
You been shot by the police?
15 times.
Man, you're a
and
soldier.
they dragged me out the car. And they put their knee in my neck.
Oh, no.
And my back.
Oh, no. You should sue. No. Don't sue because the system is racist.
I'm just going to protest.
Right. Don't
indefinitely.
sue because the system is racist. The judge and the cop and your public defender all know each other, right?
Yeah, we clearly real. This guy would hate us.
Please don't get me started on black fatigue. Oh, you're tired of racism? I'm tired of hearing about it. MLK didn't fight this hard to end racism for you to keep complaining about it. Oh,
Y'all know what black fatigue
did you know
is?
that 90...
Why do these blacks, these Negroes, pretend not to understand what black fatigue is?
Because that's the liberal.
I feel like it's very simple. Maybe if they were calling it nigger fatigue instead of black fatigue, they would get the picture. That's what I think. We need to change it from black fatigue. Just call it nigger fatigue. Say it.
Yeah.
I know I'm not saying it, but I don't want our page to get demonetized.
Right.
But you say it. You say it. Instead of saying black, say nigger. Nigger fatigue. I bet these blacks would get the picture then because they're trying to pretend they don't understand why people would be tired of the degeneracy that exists within the black community that's spreading throughout the fucking country. They acting like they don't understand. I don't get it.
Yeah,
I don't get why people would be upset with this shit and tired of being dragged by people who can't even afford to fucking have families, can't even do basic shit like read. They want to tell me that I'm a racist and get me fired from my fucking job because I said a word in passing that they don't like, that they use all the fucking time.
Any black person
That's
that
black
acts
fatigue.
like they don't understand, any black person that's not even willing to acknowledge that we have a problem in our community is not worthy of a
You're
fucking
the reason we have black fatigue.
You're not worthy
You're
of a
causing the
conversation.
fatigue.
Because you act like that. You act like it's not happening. You act like us talking about it is a bigger problem than the shit actually happening. That's the thing. I've noticed this so many times. You talk to these you talk to these people, and they act like you talking about it is bigger than the fucking problem.
It is to them. Look, hip hop is the final boss of 4 centuries worth of systemic oppression or systemic violence and oppression. If you support rap, you support a culture that wants to hold us back. And I guess that's supposed to be
Right.
I guess this guy, he really gets upset when black conservatives speak down on Sexy Red. Obviously, he goons to Sexy Red as often as possible because
if
I don't know what the
Red,
problem
who is he gonna goon to, twin? Who you gonna goon to?
No, he not gooning to Nicki no more though, because Nicki's
Right,
standing up for Trump.
Nicki
Oh no,
MAGA.
she's done.
Right.
8% of problems in the black community could be solved if people just stopped listening to rap. Racism
Y'all can
doesn't
listen to
exist
Christian
anymore.
rap.
And
Go
any
listen.
black person...
Go listen to some Christian rap. Y'all can listen to that.
I can name a couple Christian rappers.
Go listen to some Bryson.
Deion Boone, Tylen 1K, Bryson. Who else? What's the other guy? Oh, Isaiah. I got a whole little playlist of Christian rappers.
No, they aren't
It's
black.
still hip hop. It's still rap. It's still got that, and it's not the outdated little kids bop version of hip hop. It's good hit. It's good music. It's good music, and they're not talking about murder. They're talking about uplifting great things and coming into the kingdom.
No,
but no,
that's
coon.
coon. That's church going coon talk.
Yeah, that's that white supremacy mindset.
That's that
because
white
Jesus
pure
is white,
culture mindset.
right? Jesus is white, so we can't do that.
Sexy Red
dares
only.
to say this or think for themselves is labeled a coon. Thomas Sowell. What we need to do is bring God back into the...
I think he said that name wrong on purpose.
Thomas Sowell. He just brought up Thomas Sowell because he knows nothing about him. And apparently, if you even bring up Thomas Sowell, that means that you are a coon. Do not bring up anything logical.
Yes,
you're not allowed. You're not allowed. If you're black, you're not even allowed to know who Thomas Sowell is.
Nah.
No matter how great he is. No. But you are allowed to know who Sexy Red is. You must know Sexy Red.
Speaking of Thomas Sowell, I'm reading a pretty good book, the basic economics book. He's been
cooning it up.
It's really, I've been cooning it up pretty. Been amping it up, turning up the heat, as they would say.
Videos about you, guy.
Yeah, right, with the American flag in the back. It's us.
And I got the locks.
Right,
Oh,
I ain't
no.
got my locks no more.
Oh no.
schools. They don't want you to leave the Democratic plantation. However, we're smarter than that. We are not a monolith. We are independent. What?
It's we are not a monolith.
What? That's how I was saying it.
We are not a monolith.
But that's literally exactly how I was saying it.
You gotta put some more bass into it.
More bass. That's my natural
Make it
voice.
assertive.
I can't force the bass.
You gotta say it like a real man.
That's
this time.
literally how I said it.
Repeat after.
No. See, and this is where you got it wrong. Black people, you are a monolith. You are a monolith. The fact that this exists and every single comment is agreeing with this dummy, you are a monolith. Yes, you.
And we're gonna go through the comments afterwards too.
You're a
just to
monolith.
prove the point.
You can break away from it, but as long as you identify as black and with the black power struggle, the communist struggle, you are a monolith because it is right in the Communist Manifesto to have niggas like you, yes, you, be a monolith.
Congratulations.
We are not a monolith. We are independent thinkers.
Okay. We are not. We are not. Ugh, that doesn't even sound right.
Not a monolith.
Oh wait, so this guy is
We
implying
are-
he's was the American flag in the background, or was that a green screen?
That
too?
was a green screen.
Right. So wait, is this a green screen behind us? Wait, hold on. Let me. I gotta go touch the flag right quick just to see if it's a green screen, because he's saying that black conservatives on YouTube who talking mics are, first of all, they're reading a script and they have a green screen. So there's a green screen, right? And then I guess we're reading a script right now. I don't know. Who wrote it?
Right. I mean, I always said we should low-key start writing scripts.
Oh,
because
Thomas
we
Sowell
can
wrote it,
Keep
right.
we can keep our ideas, cohesive and it can make sense, but
Not a monolith.
that's gonna make us a monolith or some shit.
We are not.
We are not a monolith. We are independent.
Wait, so
Independent
I'm assuming he's trying to imply that is he trying to make fun of black conservatives who call themselves a monolith and say they're not a monolith? Are you
Yeah, I
saying
guess
that
so.
all black conservatives are monolithic? Because that's just not true. There's just so much division amongst the black conservatives that y'all wouldn't even understand, because y'all are being monolithic on the democratic socialist weirdo side. On the black conservative side, there's a lot of division. There's division on reparations, saying the word nigger. They have a lot of issues with that. Like there's division. There's a lot of division.
Absolutely.
Hair, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
Feminism, it's these niggas don't know anything.
I mean, they like to
Just be quiet.
A lot of conservatives even like to point to that little graph where it has like the diversity in thought between the right and the left, and it's way more diversity in thought on the right than there is the left.
Yes,
the left,
there's so much.
actually
So many
operates like a
subsects
cult.
of the right wing.
Yeah, y'all
Israel.
all kinda agree on the basic principle of all conservatives are bad people. That's the starting point of being a liberal. You think that conservatives are bad people.
That's the requirement.
You're getting
Wow,
close. Soon we'll be at 50K. We gotta keep our momentum.
Look, I'm out of ideas.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I got lucky. I used to make fashion vlogs. I got lucky with those sexy red videos.
Wait.
Wait, hold
Oh,
on.
so he's implying that all black conservatives like sold out. They
Right.
got lucky with their new content and switched over.
Right.
These are for niggas that have never been viral in their lives.
And since we're on the topic,
I literally had a platform focused on natural black hair. Nothing to do with politics. When I had my political awakening in real life, I made the decision to convert my page to talk about my conservative stuff. I lost followers for doing this.
Yeah.
I lost clout. That was a choice I had to
Yeah.
make. I'm like, do I want
She
to
was-
basically commit suicide? I have like 90-something% black females who support my content. They're going to drop me.
Yeah.
And they did.
yep, she actually
You
had
niggas don't understand.
she had a way bigger following.
I was
Way
viral
more
long
influence.
before I became
way
conservative.
Before. Way bigger.
Hair content.
She literally sacrificed her giant platform
For
the
truth.
right thing, for truth.
This nigga doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
He knows nothing.
This guy, and the funny thing is, he knows better. That's why he can say some of the talking points. He know, like I know when he was making the video, he was like, "Damn, this kind of right. Maybe if we weren't listening to Sexy Red, our women would be a little bit better. All of these things. We're not saying that Sexy Red is the fucking problem. It's a part of the problem.
Yeah.
But he knew that already. He knew
doesn't
that
care.
already.
He loves Sexy Red.
because he's grifting. You really expect a nigga named Pill Boy to actually have some integrity? Yeah, okay, buddy.
I got lucky with those sexy red videos.
What you need is a playbook. Everything you're doing right now has already been done.
Conservative.
Conservative
We're gonna
playbook.
get paid to tell these white folks.
Amazing.
He thought he ate. This is cute. I think this is cute. He really put a lot of effort into this. It is good. It looks like a real cartoon. This is great.
Exactly.
This is what opportunity gets you.
Yeah.
He's using his skill, his opportunity he could be doing something productive with his animation skills, but he's choosing to try to degrade people who actually want progress for the black community. Wow.
Right.
Wow,
you're
great.
using your platform to
This is
attack.
what you're using your opportunity for.
Wait, ain't this the exact same thing they accuse us of doing, of attacking black people for profit, when this nigga's he's literally attacking black people for profit. This is what he's doing with his talent. This dude is talented. He has a following. He has animation skills. a cohesive plot. You know, he's doing it, but instead of actually doing something productive, he's attacking other members of said community
for wanting to stand on truth.
Like,
wow,
talk about hypocrite.
Wow.
What they want to hear.
Step 1, blame rap music. Step 2, quote MLK out of context. Step 3, pretend you know.
This nigga really, really, really hates the fact that black conservatives have an issue with sexy red. Like, this is like, is that why he made this video? Like, I feel like he got into it with like maybe his relative or somebody who had common sense and said, hey, turn that nasty ass shit off. Right. I don't want to hear this bitch talking about her coochie hole, her booty hole being brown.
Nobody
That's
wants
disgusting.
to hear that, bro.
And he said, oh, that's cool talk. How could you? How could you disrespect? It's sexy. It's sexy.
How dare you?
Delusional.
Oops. Oh.
Ever heard of red line?
What was his second point? He said, bring up rap music. Oh, quote MLK out of context.
MLK.
That's how you know this nigga knows nothing.
That's what I'm saying. He's so close.
Again, there's a division amongst the black conservatives when it comes to MLK too. But this nigga doesn't know that either because he's too far on the left to know anything about that.
He actually doesn't know.
You don't know anything.
Look, what he does know is that conservatives are on the money about a lot of things. What he doesn't know is the things that he disagrees with is like the shit that it's not even that hard to understand. He's just like he's like Huey from the Boondocks. It's like he's a revolutionary. He can see the issues on both sides, right? He can see the issues, but he still want to be on the black side. Black over everything. That's the bottom. That's the starting point.
Tried and tested.
This is insane.
Insanely profitable.
Is it? Is being a black conservative insanely profitable? All we've witnessed as being black conservatives is hella censorship.
Yeah, hella censorship.
You got it down there.
Slandering.
How can you be on a dark web just to post your video? Like, damn.
It's talk about profitable. If all you're thinking about is profit, then you clearly don't understand economics. If you think that all of this is worth just a couple of dollars, bro.
Getting dragged by everybody you know.
Getting death threats. You know, niggas want to drop your location. Niggas want to drop your address. People are telling your relatives. People are trying to get at your relatives. People are censoring your stuff, flagging your content down. You got a viral video that gets taken down. You get a viral video that's supposed to be generating money, but it just fucking doesn't for whatever reason. But you don't understand none of that because you on the safe side. It's safe where you at. You can sit there and say everything you want and never got to worry about demonetization. Never.
Well, he might say something about power sign though. That he might get demonetized. That's about it though. That's about it. It's a whole other conversation. Conservative playlist.
Did you know the real problem in the black community is fatherless homes?
And that's a lie? He said it like that's like something that's like bullshit. Like fatherless homes. Like yeah, that. Like that's so far-fetched and not true. Like nigga, yeah, fatherless homes is the fucking problem. That's the problem. Are you niggas? And obviously he must have a single mom, or
I mean,
it's giving. Grew up with a single mom or grew up with a feminist mom who told him it's okay to create single households.
In the suburbs.
Right.
In the suburbs. Either you grew up without a dad or you grew up with a dad, but you was soft anyway. You was just soft and you want to be black. Like T.I.'s son.
Or third option, he has a dad like off the Butler who's actually based. His dad is the one he's mad at.
Right.
This whole video is just a rebellion to his daddy. That would be cute. That would be cute.
Yeah, obviously.
His dad is actually the one who said don't have single moms.
It's something with him because like at the end
it's
of
so
the day,
personal.
This is the issue. Even though you know that it's wrong to be a single mom, you know a bunch of single moms, you know a bunch of whores, you know a bunch of murderous ass lunatics, but because these your people, because you care for them, you don't want to condemn what they're doing. Because that's my boy, that's my dog. If I talk about it, I'm gonna be talking about my dog. It's like, are you stupid?
Do you not want better for your dog?
You don't want better for them? If you actually cared about them, you would tell them what's wrong, and you would want better for them, but you don't. Because you're this guy.
Not policy.
You're a pill boy.
See, not history, just dads.
Wait.
Homes.
He's saying policy and history forces these whores to open their legs to men they aren't married to. Wow, policy and history. Huh. I didn't know policy and history made me lay down with a nigga I knew I wasn't married to. Wow. What a valid excuse.
Let's ask a question. What policy told Sexy Red to make the music she makes?
She works for the CIA actually.
What about Ice Spice?
She's
What
her
about
too.
What about Lotto? What about Cardi B? What about all of these women? What about Lil Durk? What about King Von? What policy made them do that?
The mother, with the father out of the house policy is the reason why he has a single mom who raised him to be a piece of shit. It was the policy of you're incentivized to be a single mom. That the government made her throw her man out. The government literally came in and pushed the man out. The government did. And then the government also made her a shitty parent who raised her child to be a degenerate.
Yep.
Wow.
Clap
A1 government. Shout out to the government.
Government looking like Steph Curry in the finals.
Policy, not history, just dads. No dads. Where did all the dads go? We need more black dads.
So, it's crazy he's saying that like it's not valid. Like, I can't believe this.
How you have all these kids with no fathers? But then,
He doesn't see that as a problem.
Right. But then they go to the study that says statistically black dads are actually more involved with their kids than married people. It's like if the nigga's not married.
All right, you're involved.
Playing house every once in a while does not mean you're involved, nigga.
Black dads matter.
What the hell?
Oh, please, Black Lives Matter, more like Black Lives Pander. Am I right or am I left? They all want you to forget that.
Wait a minute.
All.
Wait a minute. Has BLM said anything about all the Nigerians that's getting executed, the Nigerian Christians who are dying?
Of course not.
No? Has BLM said anything?
BLM said anything about the black on black crime in these inner cities? Of course not.
Oh.
That's
Well, it sounds like they're pandering. They don't actually care about the problems.
They don't.
But that's coon talk. That's you on the screen, right?
Right.
Oh, what's he finna say? All lives matter?
Lives matter.
Wait. Go back. He has some text.
They all want you to forget that all lives matter.
Not black lives, especially not black lives.
Especially not black
wait,
lives.
is he talking to
Right here.
the conservatives or is he talking to the black women who are killing their kids via abortion?
He's talking to conservatives because they actually apparently black conservatives don't care about black lives. We don't care about black lives, but the nigga that took the black life, he cares more. King Von cares more about black lives.
Right. Okay.
What's that nigga Bloodhound? J Money or Blood, the light skinned dude from Chicago that they look. This dude is just I guess he was a serial killer, but he was light skinned with some pretty eyes, and they said all is forgiven, right? Okay.
So sexy red is way better for black lives than locked in with Zaza and Choo Choo. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
No, sexy red.
Sexy
my coochie pink, my booty hole brown.
Sexy red helped pull me out of poverty.
Pull your pants up. Your ass cheeks, they're like magnets. Bullet magnets. Your ass cheeks attract the bullets. If your pants weren't down, the police wouldn't be tempted to play with those magnets.
If you have your ass out, you are more than likely to be a degenerate Negro, making you a bullet magnet. But the bullets are not going to come from the police. They're going to come from some other Negro, your neighbor.
Yep.
On O Block.
Yep. The dude that you beefing with that live around the corner. That's where the
y'all all got your pants down.
Literally.
You know how your mama told you not to play around on a hot stove? Well, don't play with a hot gun. I know this has been controversial for some reason, but I just want to say, as a black person, I agreed with everything Charlie Kirk said, and that he wasn't racist.
Insert 3 tokens to play. Again, back to the Charlie Kirk. Okay, there's this consensus throughout the black community that he was such a horrible person. He was so racist. These niggas never watched a clip of Charlie Kirk. They don't know what the hell he said.
Yeah.
They never watched him. As people who, here's the token talk. We've actually met Charlie Kirk in real life and shook his head. He was cool. Charlie Kirk spoke against abortions all the time. Black women lead an abortion. If Charlie Kirk was such a hateful, racist person, then why did he want black women to stop killing their black kids? Does that make any sense? Like,
that doesn't make any sense.
Why would a racist person want less black people to die? Oh, so he could put them in jail and make them slaves. Right. That's with the evil policies so they're forced to participate under. Well, I guess we're going to get arrested soon.
It's so stupid. It's so damn stupid.
Nothing wrong. You hear that? A black person is telling you there's nothing to be offended about.
Yeah, notice,
he's showing shit burning up.
Right. Notice
who did that?
Back in the day, they were peaceful protests. even though they were agitating, to we got to take it up a notch. And then now these niggas. This was literally called a peaceful protest, by the way. This, right? Remember that. Remember your community got destroyed by a lot of blacks and a lot of
the
liberals?
black people only did this because of George Floyd dying,
Right.
because of racism. So it makes it okay to burn shit up where black people live.
I mean, y'all should have set the city up when King Von died, right?
No.
I'm gonna turn this music off. I'm not trying to get flagged. Probably already too late.
Oh my God! Somebody getting beat.
It's Rodney.
If the cops blew him up with a bazooka, why was he running?
Wait, is that Brandon Tatum?
It's Brandon Tatum.
That old picture of him.
Up with a bazooka, why was he running?
Wait, is this real? Does he really wear that shirt?
I think so.
Why was he? No, that's valid though. Why was he running?
Why was he running?
We've watched enough body cam videos. They're all on YouTube. You niggas be acting like monkeys when y'all get pulled over. It's insanity. I've been pulled over before. I didn't act like a fucking monkey.
It's not that deep.
Like, just
I've
chill
been
out.
pulled over too. I've been pulled over down here in racist Texas.
Why you need my ID?
Got pulled
Nigga,
over
because it's
in
America.
racist Texas where they still hang people apparently, right? Well, where black people, my auntie told me, she lives down here in Texas. She told me black people don't got the same rights. I got pulled over down here and it looked like I had my rights. I mean, but that's just me though. Maybe when they looked at me, they saw a white man because I was smiling too hard. Maybe I was so happy to get pulled over. Say, yes, thank you, officer, for stopping me. I was driving so reckless, and you saved me.
This picture, I wonder if Officer Tatum knows that this nigga has him in this
Of course
video.
not. 'Cause this dude's
You'll never get noticed by
he
Officer
got a
Tatum,
decent
loser.
sized channel, but Officer Tatum ain't worried
He's
about
too
this.
clouded for you.
Right.
He's too busy.
Speaking of running, y'all remember Cool Runnings? Well, they had dreadlocks,
Wait.
and that
Only one character in the movie had dreadlocks, but that's not. But what's not cool is how they're running away from accountability. I don't.
Okay.
that's ghetto and unprofessional. Black men, you need to cut off your locks. Be a real man. See, unlike other black people,
Like you did.
I know how.
You cut your locks off because the white Oh my God! I bet people actually think that white people made you cut your hair.
Dude.
I guess I'm next.
Wait, didn't somebody mention how somebody said that I cut my locks because I was down here with white people or something?
Who?
Somebody I know said that. I think I don't know if it was my mom or somebody said I cut my hair because I was down here with white people.
Wow.
I was like, dang.
So when am I gonna cut mine? I have locks too.
Right.
I'm not cutting mine. Hello. Oh, I guess I haven't got dragged far enough on the coon plantation. You must have got some cooning I didn't get yet.
I'm thinking. I can't remember who said
Stupid.
it, but for those who are wondering, I cut my hair because my job is really dirty. I have a blue collar job and it's really dirty, working on a bunch of machines and stuff. It gets really dirty. I don't feel
He's
like
reading a script right now.
Yeah, I don't. Right. Hold on, let me scroll down on the script. Yeah, my job is dirty, and washing my dreads every day was not. I was not trying to. It's a long task. Washing the dreads, then sitting there waiting for it to dry. I can't go to sleep when I got to shower because my hair is still wet. I didn't want to deal with that. Simple as that. So I said they gotta go.
That's coon talk.
Simple as that.
Yeah. They told you that your hair was unprofessional, buddy.
Right. Speaking of, I'll get to that later.
I think for myself, and that's why I agree with everything President Trump said. Well, I for one am here to tell
So they say
you,
black conservatives
fight the brainwashing.
apparently this guy thinks that black conservatives agree with everything Trump ever said, which
Right.
pretty much every conservative says they don't agree with everything Trump stands for, but he aligns with most of their values, therefore they supported him politically. It's really not
Right.
that deep. It's really not that deep. Like, people make us, y'all worship Trump, y'all love Trump so much. Y'all, there are black people to this day still talking about Kamala Harris. That's worship.
Yeah, that's worship. Still talking about Barack Obama is worship. That nigga ain't been the president
Talking
for
about
the past
Michelle
2
Obama and
terms.
some more.
Or did he?
What?
We are not a monolith. We are independent thinkers.
Right, people be thinking we got a lot of money off this
Right.
shit.
They said, oh, you moved to Texas. You had to have a lot of money to move across the country like that. Okay, believe what
Yeah,
you want,
I'm
buddy.
glad you think that shit.
Believe what you want. I'm
glad you
glad.
think
I'm
that.
glad that you think that we really have emotion like that.
Yeah.
That's good. Thanks.
McDonald's.
I want to thank you all for this honor, but the real honor is living the dream of my enslaved ancestors. Standing on this stage for all of you. They spent their entire lives praying racism would end.
Only white people watch this.
Well, as a black man, I'm here to say racism is over.
Well, actually, I would never. Me personally, as a black conservative, I would never say racism is over because I personally am racist. So racism couldn't possibly be over.
It's me. Racism lives on.
I
in
say
me.
that N-word way too much for racism to be over. And you black people, as long as y'all are calling black conservatives coons, racism couldn't possibly be over because calling somebody a coon is on the basis of their skin color. Y'all knew that though. Y'all don't call white conservatives coons.
You knew that already.
So let's stop all this conversation about racism like it's one-sided. Black people are extremely fucking racist, and y'all are okay with it. So shut up about it.
Extremely racist.
Y'all are okay with being racist.
So damn racist.
Let's stop it.
God bless America, everyone. Good night. I can't believe we did it. They want me to meet Dennis Prager next week.
Like I said, my friend,
In Israel?
easiest trick in the book. Enjoy your night.
Easiest trick in the book.
If,
Yeah, right.
if
It's a trick.
grifting for a black conservative is, if grifting as a black conservative was so easy, why don't you do it?
Right, you niggas don't do it.
I mean, you clearly doing shit
Y'all
for
won't
money.
do it because y'all know y'all family members are gonna hate y'all.
Right, you're doing shit for money. Why don't you just grift?
Right,
Why
if
not?
y'all are so broke and
If
need
you're so
reparations so bad, this should be the ultimate form of reparations. Tricking, right, the white community to pay you should be considered reparations. They're paying you for saying they're talking much. You're like using it against them. Hello? Y'all should get smarter and do it.
Right.
If it's so lucrative, right, look how rich we are. We're rich. Look how big our flag is. That's $1 million flag. So what's the problem? Y'all mad that a black man's making money?
If it's so lucrative, then why don't you do it? Oh, because I don't want to compromise what I believe.
But listen, y'all will do OnlyFans. Y'all would rather do OnlyFans than become a black conservative on the net. Y'all can't do that. Y'all couldn't handle it. Y'all would rather have the pressure of having your coochie on the internet
You would sell your booty hole before you be a
than
black
fucking
conservative.
say that y'all don't believe in abortion.
Yep.
But making a video about Sexy Red, oh no.
Amazing.
This is crazy to me. You niggas are a game. Don't let these niggas play with you.
Son, I just want to say that was an amazing speech you gave. You truly are a credit to your people.
Thank you, sir.
Microaggression.
Oh my God! They shot Rush Limbaugh! That's impossible. No, there's no way he was doing a book signing, and someone just came up and shot him.
I told you those leftists were violent.
They're saying it was some black guy.
We
Leftists?
don't even know that he was black.
Right. You're gonna get kicked right back to the hood. Why would he be in the hood if he had made all his money though? Are you stupid?
This is supposed to be clearly. This is supposed to be some type of play on what happened to Charlie Kirk, and then all the black people were saying, "Oh, at least the shooter wasn't black." It's like, okay, who cared? We didn't say that the shooter was black.
But if the shooter was black, I'd be like, oh my God, that was another nigger. I told y'all to stay away from these Negroes. Look what happened to y'all people. I'd be mad as hell. I'd be like, oh hell no. You know what? Let's get the clan hoods. Get the clan hoods. We got to sort this out. It's over with. That would be me. No, we get kicked out. Kicked back to the trenches.
What I observed is with the Charlie Kirk shooting, it came out that the shooter was a leftist white boy, right?
Allegedly.
And everybody was like, "Oh, okay." Of course, it was a liberal that shot him because why would a Republican shooter kill him, right?
Because
black people were celebrating him dying, all while saying, "Oh, we gotta do something about that white on white crime. Oh, the white people killing white people again. Oh, the shooter wasn't black. Guess they not mad at black people." Y'all were literally insisting on putting yourselves in the middle.
Nobody was thinking about you.
Nobody was thinking about y'all. Nobody mentioned anything about y'all being black. The only thing y'all even had to say is the fact that he was talking about black on black crime when he got shot. Therefore, y'all saw the door open and said, "Oh, we can make this about us.
Right.
We can make this about us. It's about us." And now white people are like, shut up. No one cares about y'all. They're like, oh, they always worried about us. No, we didn't shoot him, but they worried about. Shut the hell up. Nobody cares.
Wait, you guys got Larry Elder in the sellout pick? That's wild. FYI, I voted for Larry.
Now we love Larry.
Oh,
We love
this
Larry.
is all satire. This is all satire.
This is satire.
Shout out to Larry Elder.
Yeah, keep tuning in. We're watching.
Larry
this.
Elder is one of the black conservatives that this guy in this video hates so much because
Yeah.
how dare Larry Elder advocate for 2-parent households within the black community? How dare he?
Yeah,
how dare he? He's such a coon.
Right. We rock
String
with
him up.
Larry. Rock with Larry hard.
He got kicked back to the hood where he belongs. okay, I laughed.
That was funny.
It's like Smiling Friends. Okay. So he got kicked back to the alley and he saw a raccoon. Now what? This guy said he's going to make this a series, so. You know what? I like the laugh that I had at the end. That actually reminded me of Smiling Friends.
But the fact of the matter is, this guy, he knows that what black conservatives are saying. People like Larry Elder. He's saying what Larry is saying is true because Larry's a numbers guy. Larry gotta have like some type of photogenic memory or something.
Photographic memory.
Right. I'm talking about photogenic. Oh, guess he's gonna kick me out. Go back to the hood. Guess I'm done. White people, sorry.
But yeah, he's coming with the receipts, and niggas hate facts. That's it. That's all. And that's why this whole video exists, because saying facts is racism, saying facts is cooning, and the most unrealistic part of this is him being allowed to have dreadlocks at Republican convention. This comment got almost 2,000 likes. Somebody's insinuating that if you're a black conservative, you're not allowed to wear your natural hair because the evil whites are gonna like kick you out or they're gonna make you cut it as a humiliation ritual, which is just straight up bullshit. We've been invited to numerous black conservative events in general, and nobody told me to cut my hair. I have locks.
If black conservatives can't
at
wear
a turning
locks,
point, we were invited to a turning point event.
At Charlie Kirk's convention.
VIP access and everything.
VIP, they flew us out. VIP, and look, we both have locks.
Wow.
Oh wow,
That's a Photoshop
We both have
image.
locks, and look, this is another day. Same convention, another day with another black conservative, and look, we both still have locks.
Wow.
These people are fucking delusional.
They don't know anything.
They're actually delusional. Did you take that thing off this? Why'd you take that off?
Because it was hanging. Right.
That was okay.
It was.
These people are delusional. They're delusional. Don't worry about it. They actually don't know. They actually don't know what's going on the right because they're too far left.
Right. Just stop talking
Just
about
shut
it.
up.
How about just be quiet? Even as satire, this made me tired deep in my soul. Tired? Why? You're tired of black conservatives speaking on actual relevant topics? Well, don't fucking watch them now. How about y'all just stop watching? There are plenty of Democratic faggots for y'all to watch. I'm sorry, maggots.
YouTube.
For maggots for y'all to watch. The Democratic Party is a plantation. Joins the Republican Party. Like what? The Jedi are bad, so you join the Sith? That's some. I ain't never watched Star Wars. Y'all are nerds. Just shut up. Shut up, nerd.
They're gonna hold on. Look at the response. Well, no, the Republican Party isn't bad. My view is pretty biased, so don't take it as truth. I'm a conservative black man.
How depressing. Look at the ratio. How depressing. 90 people like the comment of saying how depressing to a black man saying he's a conservative. That is crazy. This is why you just don't take these Negroes serious. Don't. They are dumb. By and large, they are so slow that it's not even no point in talking to them. It's like talking to a baby. Just, okay, honey. When the satire is so good, it makes me want to roll my eyes to the back of my skull like the real ones. Shut up.
Like the real ones.
Shut up. Everybody in these comments is such a nerd.
Yeah, it's probably a bunch of children, I'm not going to lie.
Whenever I see a black conservative or black MAGA, I immediately think of Uncle Ruckus from the Boondocks. Wow, so deep. So deep, Shadow the Fox 32108. I bet it's a furry. You're a furry.
Look at this dude. Black people, this is your political ally right here, right? This weirdo with a fox.
Shadow Fox.
Shadow Fox.
Right. They think they're better than you as a black conservative,
right.
though. You're a freak.
Right. We are not a monolith.
Love the Key and Peele. We should pull that up, too. The Key and Peele
Yeah,
reference.
that's pretty good. That might actually get our video flagged, though. If this one
Yeah.
didn't.
Uncle Ruckus could never. Shut up. Y'all are not original. Brandon Tatum, Candace Owens, Andre Williams, Thomas Sowell. Always got to drop the elders of shucking and jiving. That's just straight up disrespectful.
Hold on. Thomas Sowell always got to drop the elders of shucking and jiving. What's wrong with Thomas Sowell? He ignores systemic factors that hold black people back.
Ignores?
And
exactly he ignores.
What?
Redlining. I think he addresses everything.
Yeah.
Y'all have never read or listened to none of Thomas Sowell's commentary, his books, anything. Because when we listen to Thomas Sowell, I consider him to sound pretty monotonous, kind of boring. But I can listen to something boring. You guys have the lowest IQs and the lowest attention span in America. Y'all are not listening to anything Thomas Sowell ever said. So don't even speak on him. Y'all don't know anything.
You don't know nothing about Thomas Sowell.
These girls are so funny.
So just stop trying to act like you know what's going on. Don't speak on stuff that you don't know. What did it say? My wife used to work for Section 8 here in Cali.
Ooh.
Her black coworkers would out loud call Ben Carson and Candace Owens coons. We hosted a barbecue at our house with all of our fellow case managers. No filter. Ooh, that sound lit.
That's juicy.
That sound
So
lit.
he's saying that in the Section 8, that's so funny. So the Section 8 blacks are trying to drag Candace Owens, who's a multimillionaire. Candace, don't
But you're
speak on
on
Candace.
Section
Keep Candace's name out your fucking mouth, okay? You're broke your mouth. Don't speak on her. You don't know nothing about Candace.
Look, man. You throwing stones in a glass house. You
Shut
can't
up.
throw stones at Candace because it won't reach her. She don't live around you. You can't afford to even be around Candace. Unfortunately. Maybe if you had a different mindset.
No, but she'll let you come to a black city. You could probably go to a black city event easily, but y'all don't want to do that.
Right.
Y'all don't actually want to hear out any black conservatives. Y'all just want to slander them in y'all little corners and be weird about it. Like,
Yeah.
why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Because they're leaving comments like this. Tokens are used as a mouthpiece to try to distract from the majority opinion of their people. Often pushing negative opinions based on race that another... Wait a minute. So is this opinion about black conservatives not negative? That they're coons and they're trash and they hate black people? Is that not a negative opinion? Well, apparently you're only allowed to have negative opinions if you're black.
Yeah, apparently. But not us, though.
Black, if you're a conservative, you're not allowed to be negative in any way.
Right.
You must smile at all times.
We supposed to just bend over and take it, right? Brandon Tatum, Candace Owens, Andre Williams. They named y'all Andre. Andre, you made it.
You made it.
You made it, bro. Good
Nigga,
job.
we made it.
Good job, bro. You made it to the hate comments.
I
all
wish
the
that
way on YouTube.
I actually have a goal of having one of my, or being name dropped in the comments of, one of the black conservatives that these people are so bothered by, because go to the replies and see if they not name dropped anyone else. Put my name here too.
This guy's on a bunch of other comments too.
Yeah, he's
Hold
like,
on.
fuck you
Let's
niggas.
see
Like,
what
y'all have the nerves of trying to drag. Yeah, he's got 43. Hey, guy, if you see this video, you're doing the Lord's work. You going back and forth with these weirdos.
Good for you.
Somebody got to do it. We're making a video. Put my name there too, okay? If you're proud of satisfying racists, you do you. Black racists, good. White racists, bad. Y'all are racist. If you're calling a black person a slur because you don't like their talking points, that's racism, dummy. So I don't know why these niggas act like they're so high and mighty when it comes to the concept of racism like that. Oh, right, because black people can't be racist due to systemic oppression, which is just straight up bullshit. Y'all are delusional.
I hate when they say as a black man. Ain't that what you niggas
Why?
say every single time?
Somebody, he asked why. Because it screams, I have no genuine credentials outside of existing. What the hell type of
The
credentials do
irony.
you need? What credentials do you need to be able to read a fucking crime stat and be like, wow, a small ass portion of the population is sure committing a lot of violent crime. What credentials do you need to be able to look at a fucking chart and use your brain? What credentials are needed? Oh, you need to have a political science degree and you also need to go to an HBCU for at least 4
You got a
years.
major in political science and minor in sociology.
And you have to join a Divine Nine sorority or frat.
Yeah.
Those are all your requirements.
You have to.
Oh, you
all
must be married to a black.
And you got to get branded. Remember y'all said black people was branded? Oh, but then you join a fucking fraternity and get branded. Wow.
Oh my goodness, y'all. This community
Y'all,
is a
you
game.
people are jokes. You
Y'all
people are
playing with
walking
me.
gestures, boy. That's
Thomas Sowell, 4 laugh emojis. What the hell what's funny about Thomas Sowell does not play any games or jokes. Like, what's the game?
Thomas Sowell just simply pumps out content. He just writes books and speaks. Thomas Sowell ain't do nothing to y'all. He not going to your schools. He not even forcing his views on y'all. He's just simply, hey, this is what it is. The black people need to take accountability, and your culture isn't even black culture. It's Southern hillbilly culture that you cling on so much, and you think it's black culture, and then you use racism and slavery to justify it. Not like, well, it's just facts, bro. It's fact. Anybody that's seen, again, we're black from the south side of Chicago. And you would think, you know what's funny? We're the blacks that made it out. We made it out. We don't even live in Illinois anymore.
Shut your cool ass up.
We don't even live there, and they still don't want to hear what we got to say. I didn't even made waves in the Chicago music scene, and they still don't want to hear what I got to say. She's a natural hair influencer. They don't even want to hear what she got to say. But fucking Sexy Red.
We're a married young couple. They don't want to hear what we got to say.
But Sexy Red, you would listen to Cardi B. Cardi B. My
Trump
goodness.
says.
It says sellouts. Okay, so not allowed to make decisions, but not a monolith. It's insane. You are captured and enslaved. You're not allowed to make your own decisions based on your own vibe. Exactly.
You're literally like.
Exactly, bro. It's just
You're
that simple.
mad at me because of what I think. Sorry, I want my life to work out in this particular way for me and my family. Like, the fuck? You're standing up for you and your family, but I can't stand up for mine? No, because I'm a coon.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's stupid. I think that's actually retarded. And I won't be playing along at all.
This is
Now what? Oh, I'm a coon. Okay, whatever.
It's mind-boggling. They don't even have the ability to self-reflect. And that's the thing about, like, that's why they don't like the bootstraps politics. Because with the bootstrap, pick yourself up by your bootstraps, it requires accountability and self-reflecting. You have to be able to look at yourself and say, damn, is what I'm doing wrong, or where did I mess up at? You don't blame the system for where you messed up. You do better. Just do better. Just get better. Do you not want to get better?
No, they don't.
You clearly don't want to get better.
Telling me to get better is actually a form of hate and manipulation. And I just really wish... Wasn't there a black conservative YouTuber who spent years saying racism didn't exist, but just recently Nick Fuentes attacked him for being a raccoon and he instantly changed his tone? I think this is referring to Jason Whitlock, who never changed his tone. These blacks in the comments don't even know what's what, because they're like, Brandon Tatum? No, it wasn't Brandon Tatum. It was Jason Whitlock. You niggas don't know what y'all are talking about.
They're getting their information from other niggas that don't know what's going on. It's just simple as that. They're getting information from other people that don't know what's going on. It's the blind leading the blind, bro.
How did Jason Whitlock change his tone, though?
It's the blind leading the blind.
They had their back and forth, and it was over. That conversation is over.
My wife's new boss before she left working for Section 8 is a black lawyer who transferred from Houston. I met him for drinks like 8 months later. He told me black people out there are sensitive.
Ooh.
Out in Houston? Yeah. I mean, I think
he said black here as in California. Were you talking about California?
He said out here. I mean, look.
So he's based. The lawyer guy's based.
Black people in general are sensitive. That's why they make 7-minute long videos talking about black conservatives, but there's no video talking about no video actually talking about Sexy Red. No video actually talking about King Von and fucking Bloodhound J Money
and all these abortions that women are okay with committing because rappers said so. Oh, he said in Cali.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Cali different, bro. Cali is... I would never live in Cali.
He was in the HR's office constantly. They all complained about him over stupid things. Yeah. Wow, he was up there being a coon. Yeah. See, and that's what I'm talking about. You're making people miss out on income because you don't like their opinion. That's a problem to me.
Yeah.
We are grown people trying to survive, and you're out here trying to drag us because you don't like the truth that's coming out of my mouth on the internet that you don't even have to watch?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's one thing, and that's such a evil thing to do, because it's one thing to not like what I say and just be like, oh, I'm not going to talk to him. I'm not going to watch his content. I'm not going to interact with his content. I'm not going to do anything. Fine. It's another thing to go out your way to sabotage somebody's form of income. Not only do I hate you, I want you to not have money. I want you to starve. That's
what it boils down to.
And then when EBT gets cut, Y'all want to act like, oh, they want us to starve. They want how am I gonna feed my kids? It's like, fuck you. I don't care. Sorry, we don't care. Sorry, we don't have EBT. We put cash in our refrigerator. Sorry. And yes, there are people that need it. No, you don't need it. There are people that could use it. There are people that could very well benefit from it because they actually can't work, and that's what it should be for. But we already know majority of y'all can
It's
work.
too many.
Y'all
We need to
able-bodied.
start over.
Y'all
Shut it
able-bodied.
down and start over because
Right.
it's been abused for too damn long.
Start
Y'all
from-
out here selling root food stamps and some more shit. We're done.
Start from
We're done.
point one. Start from the first person.
Niggas going
You
to
better
Seafood
walk in that-
Junction and buying crab legs with a damn link card. We've lost the plot.
Hold on. You know what? Why don't they instead of giving people food stamps and free money, why don't they put them in a position to where they can make their own money? Like, let's say you're handicapped. You're handicapped and you can't work, and you can't go out and put in 8 hours on the shift. Why don't they use that money to invest in you some type of business where you can sit here and do what we do? Talk on camera. Just speak. Sit out there and talk or make TikToks or something where they could help.
You don't need to go.
create-
You don't even need no program. Nigga,
I mean,
just
you
do
don't-
it. Cut your phone
You
on.
can't just do it. But I think that would be
a step in the right direction.
Better. That would be. It would get you used to. You would have to work for your money, but just sitting back collecting a check isn't good for anybody. Even if you need it, they should help you make your own money. That's what they should. We
that's
got the
cool
most prosperous economy in the world. We got a huge ass country with a crazy market. You can make money doing anything.
Literally.
These people on TikTok make the same video every day. One blows up, and now they get money from TikTok.
Or like this guy said in the video, you could just become a black conservative.
Right,
basically.
or just grip. You
Just
can
pretend to
make
be a black
money.
conservative. Oh, I would never let those disgusting coon words come out of my mouth. Okay, well, you don't want money then.
Right,
But
you
you'll
like
sell
being
your
broke.
anus online.
Right, you would show your booty hole to the world, but you won't switch your values.
Shut your ass up.
Are we dead ass? This is so fascinating. So fascinating.
Fascinating stuff.
Didn't we have something else we wanted to watch?
I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah, bro, this is fascinating stuff. Again, if you like the satire, you can check out this guy's page. Even though I don't agree with nothing he said, I actually do agree with
He's
a lot
making
of
fun
stuff
of
that he
you.
said. The points he was making satirically was
Valid? Yes.
it was
Y'all
valid.
need to
They
stop
were
having
valid.
so many single mother households.
yeah,
That's a huge fucking
this
problem.
is guy's
man.
page, Pill Boy. Because we're actually not hateful people, and if you want to check out his content, you can. I won't be checking out his content. I actually dislike this, but
6'7".
but if you want to watch it for whatever reasons, by all means, watch it. But if you're watching us, you're probably not gonna be watching his shit. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, pretty cool video, pretty cool. Good animation, I will say. The animation was pretty cool.
Yeah,
It's
he's using his
engaging.
power for evil instead of good.
Yeah. Cali Section 8 has a money matching program for down payments on a house. Also have a money matching program for goals, which can literally be anything.
Anything.
Anything. GT, car, house, get a girlfriend for
Wow.
Yeah,
They
literally.
got all this opportunity and niggas are still complaining.
Wait, so you're telling me that they got something like a 401k
He
for
said
anything?
money matching program for down payments on a house. So you say you come up with a certain amount of money and they'll match what you came up with to help you get a house?
Yeah, like a 401k.
Wow, isn't it? That's productive. That's more productive than just giving niggas money. Yeah, you need to do something. Whether it be you need to be working a certain amount of hours. You need to be coming up with a certain amount of money. It needs to be some type of discipline. We need to see that you're actually serious about trying to change.
Right. Well, what I learned with the EBT thing is that they say it's 100% money match. Damn, that's decent. What I learned is that with the EBT, a lot of people they're not working full time, meaning 40 hours or more a week, 35 hours a week or more. They're not working full time. Some of them are working part time, and they're staying part time so they can continue to get their EBT. And also, working full time sometimes can mean working 40 hours a week for 6 months. That's it. All you gotta do is work for 6 months, and you get them benefits for the next I don't know how long. You just got to redetermine, and then you keep redetermining, and they don't even really be checking for real. They don't even be checking for it because it's so many people on that system.
They can't.
They can't possibly check all your stuff. They just can't. Simple as that. Simple as that. Let me see if I got some more stuff. In my saved that we wanted to watch.
About black conservatives?
It's just period.
I think we should stick with the topic. I actually have a playlist on my phone too.
All right.
It's just like content we can react to as far as like black conservatives, because I really don't like how if you're a black conservative, like, you're automatically going to deal with being slandered like by a majority of the community. Like that shouldn't be normal. Like I know a lot of other minority groups go through the same thing, but I don't know, see, something about the black community, it's like overwhelmingly monolithic when it comes to that. I'm hard pressed to find a black conservative out in the wild. Like if I see a black person, I'm gonna assume that they're not a conservative.
Yeah.
It's just, it is what it is. They might claim to be a Christian, but don't ask them about abortion. They gonna turn up with you. Like, why are you angry?
A Christian that's for abortion and for letting criminals out of jail.
How could you do
Prematurely.
such a thing?
Prematurely. Vacating their sentences, letting them out, exonerating them or whatever. And that's what they support. That's what these Christians support. It's crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. Let's see if
You know what I think, huh?
I'm gonna see if we can check Twitter.
For what?
Content.
Well,
What you have
was about
on
to-
your phone? How we gonna see that?
I'm about to tell you the title.
Okay.
But I'm looking through my history right now. You know that Amanda Seales video?
Amanda Seales. No.
Look up Amanda Seales versus black conservatives. Yeah, just go to Jubilee.
Oh boy.
We're gonna watch the whole thing, but I think we should just go to the middle of it.
Oh, okay.
Just see one of the topics they debated.
All right.
This feeds into the same topic.
Burn
This one black radical versus 20 black conservatives. And we're going to see what the black radical thinks versus the black conservatives. And y'all, a lot of people. Yeah, let's go to the most replay part.
Systemic racism. Here we go.
That guy did not look black. But okay.
For partnering with us on this episode.
Oh, it's an
Now,
ad.
let's get into it.
My next claim is systemic racism isn't a theory. It's our lived reality backed by data and history.
Hello?
Hello, John.
John Samuel.
Hello, John Samuel. First name. All right.
Blame my parents.
Hi, parents.
I want to listen to you first. Why do you feel that? Why do you feel that way? Why do you feel
John went to debate training before he came here. Okay. Ultimately, I feel that way because it's simply just facts. It's in the books, and that's why there have been laws to challenge it.
It's in the books. Wait a
there
minute.
have been innumerable.
She said it's facts. It's in the books. The end. So if I wrote a book right now that said it's okay to eat
Poop.
You're right. It's okay to eat shit. And I publish the book and I give it to you and I tell you it's curriculum and you read it. You will tell me that it's okay to do it because it's a fact. That's what she says. That's what she's saying right now. That's what she just said.
Yeah. But who decided to teach you that? Who decided to put that in your schools? That's what you're not. Those are the questions you're not asking yourself. Who decided that this book was worthy of putting in your public school education? Who decided that?
Instances in laws
Wait,
to
what's that caption say?
I'm half and half. Irish Mex. Half my extended family are AG workers. People flip out when they see Mexicans driving trucks with Trump flags on the back. Expect to see white guys, but it's Mexicans. Mexicans be based, boy.
Yep.
Mexicans do be based.
challenge
That's that Catholicism and that family structure. They know what they got to do.
it. There have been innumerable instances where actual systems were created specifically for the impediment of Black people to advance. We have also seen numerous instances where there were things created for Black people to advance and they were taken back under the auspices of, we don't want them to advance.
ABL.
Ultimately, systemic racism exists in our institutions on a government level, in our institutions, whether it's prisons or schools, and it is undeniable because they are actively trying to reinstate it right now.
Can you?
Well, why don't they just do it?
Why doesn't she just escape America?
No, why, I mean, like,
She needs to leave.
These people have been saying they've been trying to take our rights for the past 70 years. Why don't they just do it? What's stopping them from doing? You think protesting in the street is stopping them from taking your rights? Are you dead ass? Do you really think that if this system was so racist and they just hated Black people, that they wouldn't just wipe you out? They wouldn't do it right now? What's stopping them?
Can you give me an example of one of those systems that you believe perpetuates that cycle
pause.
of?
What do you think she's gonna say? She said I guess it. I was gonna say, guess what she's gonna say. I guess redlining, but we already kind of heard.
We already know it's redlining. Here it is.
Can you give me an example of one of those systems that you believe perpetuates that cycle of racism? Redlining. Okay.
Yes.
And how does that
fucking conservative play. We need a black liberal play. Or
Yeah,
just a black
y'all
playbook.
playbook is so obvious.
It's the same thing every time. They always use the same examples. Then when it gets debunked, they move the same other talking point, and then that gets debunked, and then they just go to name calling. I mean, it's the same thing. We already know just how it go though.
Can you elaborate? Like, how is that affecting the Black community?
Right. You ain't even say nothing. Redlining. Okay. What about it?
What does that mean?
What does that mean? Explain it like I'm 5 because y'all think we're dumb anyway. Explain it. But then they don't ever actually have to explain it because everybody else kind of knows what you're talking about. That's what they be like, you know what redline, you know what I'm talking about.
You know what I mean.
You know what I mean. It's like, no, I don't.
No, actually, I don't.
No, I don't.
I don't speak monkey
I didn't
squeal.
see it in the book.
Do you know what redlining is?
I know a little bit. I'm not an expert.
Redlining was a system that was created to determine property values, and that said Black people can only live in certain neighborhoods and not in other neighborhoods. And the redlining lowered the property values of those Black neighborhoods by stating that they were more savage, that they were more dangerous, etc.
Sounds valid.
Okay. So what she said is just completely fucking false. Redline, and I'm sure the people watching this already know this, but Redline did not say, hey, Black people, you can't stay over here. Redline said, if your credit score is shit, you stay in the shit. And also, the ghettos weren't ghetto because they were ghetto. They were ghetto because you made it ghetto. They said you're savage because look at the way you live. They're not letting you over here. Mind you, it's not just a race thing.
There were Black people who escaped redlining during that time. There were Black people who lived in nice areas during that time.
Right. Well, how do you think the Black people got around?
They got lucky. They appealed to the white supremacy.
Some people slip through the cracks. Then it's not a system. If it was a system, it'd be airtight. When there's a system wrong in your car starts fucking up. You know that it's a problem. The car damn near wouldn't run if it's messed up. It's not a system if people are just slipping through the cracks. Shut up.
They were not able to own property that was on a level of par to their white counterparts.
Hold on, pause it. I really want to talk about her outfit for a second, because what the hell is she wearing? Look at that collar she got around, and it's just like her chest. What the hell is she wearing? She's missing her shirt.
She's showing.
What the hell is she wearing? And then she got this fucking vomit color. I'm getting seasick.
If her dad was Muslim, he would disown her ass.
There were also many efforts at just simply not allowing Black people to get loans for property, putting them in predatory scenarios where they were being essentially.
Does she understand how banks work?
No.
Banks want money. They don't give a fuck about where the money's coming from. They want the money. If you niggas don't have money, you're not gonna get any business with a bank. But if you're a Black with money and good credit, a serious bank would take your loan. They would give you a loan. They would interact with you.
The only reason they wouldn't give you a loan.
Y'all understand how banks function.
The only reason they wouldn't give you a loan is if you don't have a decent proof of income, a decent source of income. You're not having no money. Section 8 is not a form of income.
It's like when I worked at Rent-A-Center. I worked at a Rent-A-Center for a couple of years in Chicago on the South Side. All Black Rent-A-Center. Niggas used to come in there. I would ask them for a form of income for their finance. And they would give me their Social Security. I'm like, I can't take this. This is not income.
Right,
my manager would be like, no, if they come in here with Social Security, tell them no. They need to come in here with the job. Or they'd be like, I do DoorDash. We couldn't take that either. That's not real. That's not valid. We need something consistent.
Exactly.
You need to have a consistent job.
Yeah.
Unable to own land, and that inability to own land but still having to pay out a mortgage, if you will, or a rent, continue to put black people in a conundrum of not being able to excel at the same economic rate as their white counterparts.
What I'm hearing from you, if I'm hearing correctly, is it feels like in the United States that for a while we've kind of established these systems at their foundation, and they've continued on, and they've continually just oppressed black people, and we haven't dismantled them, and we haven't done much so they continue to complete the cycle. Is that what I'm hearing correctly?
Well, in many of these systems,
that's exactly what she's saying. That's exactly what she's saying. But if he correctly understands her, and she agrees, like, yes, this is what I'm saying. When he debunks the dumb shit she's saying, she can't have a rebuttal.
Right. So she's just about to start.
So
talking.
she can't say, yeah, she can't agree and say, yes, you completely understand my point. Now, what's your rebuttal? She can't say that.
We haven't done much so they continue to complete the cycle. Is that what I'm hearing correctly?
well, in many of these systems, they have been dismantled maybe in name, but because this country has never dismantled the culture of racism, they end up still living in practice. So we see that.
What does she mean by dismantle the culture of racism? What does that mean exactly? How are we gonna, what's step one in dismantling the culture of racism? Killing everybody who you perceive as racist? That's about, what are you gonna do? Because you can't control people like that. Lock them up.
My boy Drippy.
Re-education.
Black conservative with the Bass Pro Shop, the gallery department. Okay.
Coon.
For instance, in the way that the appraisal system works. Now, we saw there was an entire documentary on how appraisals have been also very racist, home appraisals, right? So your ability to sell your house for the value that it deserves. There were a number of homes, particularly in Marin County, California, where black people had one appraisal when they had their blackness up. So they had their dashikis hanging, and they had
blackness. They had their blackness
up. I wouldn't want to live in that either. What is this hanging on the wall? Is that an upside down cross?
Right,
is that a crystal?
Voodoo?
Right, I don't want to live in that house.
Is that a crystal hanging on the ceiling?
And look, notice how she's trying to say they had their blackness hanging up. It's not because black people lived there. It's because they had all this foreign shit in the house.
Is this considered blackness?
Like they don't want to. People don't. I wouldn't feel comfortable walking into a house and I seen a damn crystal hanging from the ceiling. I'm seeing sage on the walls. Like, what are you talking about?
Go back to
Mommy Africa, please. If you don't, get the hell out. Get the hell out.
This is why people hate us, because we got the American flag. People being real racist in the comments.
You mean curb appeal? I don't know what that means.
Right, what is curb appeal?
Right, they had their Black Good Times poster, but then when they removed all those items and put up white people and a dog in the house, and then had their white friends come and pose.
Is a dog white people stuff now?
Yeah.
Boo?
They hate dogs.
Boo, you gotta leave. Wait, is a pit bull white people stuff? I don't think the white conservatives fuck with pit bulls.
They don't like pit bulls. But notice what she said. She went from saying they had all this weird voodoo stuff up in the house, got ox and shit, to turning it over to saying, oh, they had a picture of a family and a dog. Neutral.
She never said nothing about an ankh or anything like that. She said blackness. Period.
Neutral. So blackness is having an ankh.
She didn't say an ankh.
Wait, what?
You said an ankh.
They had their blackness up, so they had their dashikis hanging.
Oh, my bad. A daishiki. My bad.
He got an ankh on his necklace.
That's
What's
a cross.
that? Is that a cross? Oh, I can't tell.
But you gotta understand, these people don't understand it. They don't understand what y'all doing. They don't want to see that. They're like, look, bro, I know that black people love doing witchcraft. They got mediums and stuff like that. Yeah, like Kodak Black. This nigga talk about doing voodoo a lot. And black people,
all black people are not witches.
I'm just saying, bro. I wouldn't feel safe. I don't want to go into a house, y'all. Like, hell no.
You know, and they had their They had their Black Good Times.
Hold on. Is it the movie Us about moving into a black spot and it being weird stuff going on? Mm-hmm. The people living in the walls and stuff.
Poster, but then when they removed all of those items and put up white people and a dog in the house, and then had their white friends come and pose as the owners of the home, the appraisal was significantly higher, and we have seen that in a number of instances. Now, of course, that just Marin County.
That sounds like a culture problem. That should piss y'all off. People got black fatigue to the point where if you got niggers hanging, blinkers hanging up in the house, you're worth less. Probably because you're like, damn, people don't want to live around blinkers. People don't want to live around blinkers. It's gonna be hard for me to sell this house.
I'm just noticing that she said that the people had their blackness hanging up, but when they switched it to the white people, they had the people actually in the house to help explain and warm the house up, versus just walking into a house with a bunch of symbols and stuff in the house. I mean, it sounds like whoever did this experiment doesn't know how to do an experiment. It sounds like they didn't have an actual control to compare the variations to. That's what it sounded like to me. That's what it sounds like. It's so weird. They don't know how to. These people don't know how to do science. The only science they know is political science. He said curb appeal. When you sell your house, you dress it up, change the look, so I get a better price. All realtors know about this common practice. Make sure a house desirable to potential owner. Right, you want it to look nice.
Yeah, that's why they got the HOA and all that stuff. So
right.
They don't want to see no trash. Cause if we're living in a neighborhood, I'm trying to sell my house. How your house next door looks is actually going to impact my house. It is. So if let's say I live in a nice conservative community, right, and I'm trying to sell my house, I don't want the nigga next door to me to have all this gay shit, all this pro-black shit. That's making people uncomfortable. Y'all be too radicalized.
They don't want to see that.
It's not like y'all are just okay, but y'all cool with y'all culture inside. Y'all not using it to weaponize. No, y'all are. I'm pro-black. I hate white people. You owe me money. That's how you niggas act. That's why people don't want to be around y'all. That's why there's black fatigue.
Precisely.
The end. Y'all think y'all can't be racist. Why the hell would somebody want to live next door to somebody who believes they can't be racist?
They think they could be as hateful as possible, but because they're not white, it's okay.
But there are a number of other scenarios where this has been relayed, and that's why there were certain efforts by the Democratic Party to say, okay, well, we're going to try and step in for this.
I actually remember that case, and I watched it with the family, and I thought that was just really just terrible. But the problem I guess I have with systemic racism is, I guess for somebody like me, where my family comes from, the Deep South, you probably don't even
watch that documentary. Whatever she's talking about, we should watch that.
What's the name of the documentary?
I don't think she said it, but I'm sure we can find it. I'm sure you look up.
I know what she's talking about. It wasn't a documentary. It was like a YouTube video. It was a video. She said documentary.
She said documentary.
She probably tried to say documentary to make it sound more official. Because if she would have said some video on YouTube.
I know what she's talking about. I thought it was a documentary, but if it's just that video that we saw, then.
Know it, Aliceville, Alabama.
Okay.
That's where my grandparents are from. And my grandpa came, if you saw the house that he grew up in, I'm not trying to be funny, it looked like a slave house. It was just, they grew up in poverty. And the fact that he was able to go from that and get the highest rank enlisted in the United States Navy amidst, all these, systems, so to speak, he was able to buy his own house out in San Diego. He was able to, pass on these things to his son, my dad, and his grandchildren. Now I'm able to get an education. I was able to get my undergrad, my master's, that, the great-great-grandson of enslaved peoples can now say that, educated and can even run for Congress. I don't see how these systems are still in place as they were before, because before I would say you do have a little bit of a foothold, you do have some validity there. But I just think these days when we call it systemic racism, really what we're calling it is those people who may still be in those institutions, those individual people who may actually be racist and hold some racist ideals, who are continuing to perpetuate this. I believe it's those people. So in all reality, the problem is not the systemic racism. The problem is us. The problem starts with those people who are perpetuating these kind of racist ideals. And so I feel like just to attack these systems is just it's nonsensical.
Who's running the systems?
Like which system? You're talking about
whether
Congress,
it's the government.
Oh, brother. Oh, brother.
Well, who's running the systems? Huh?
Who's running the
system? Who's running them? Who's running them? Who's running them? Huh? Answer the question, you little coon. Who's running the systems? Answer the question.
People are running the system.
No! White people are running the system. You know it's white people. You don't want to say it. There are no black people in any positions of power whatsoever. Everybody who's in a position of power is white. Period.
There's a prison industrial complex. We're seeing this now with.
Wait, I looked up Amanda Seals. That's this lady's net worth. She's worth $2 million. She's an actress, so I guess she fell off because she obviously ain't getting that much work. But I think she was insecure.
I'm trying to understand if there's these obstacles and it's a system. Mind you, In order for a system to work, it has to be pretty damn secure. It can't be shit slipping through the cracks. You can't have that. You can't have shit slipping through the cracks to the point where people like her are able to amass millions of dollars and then go on and talk about said system to get other people. Like, I'm not understanding what the hell she's talking about. It's inconsistent. I can't stand this woman either.
With immigration and ICE, we're seeing this also with the effort at not making schools available for equal level of schooling available with the voucher systems that are now allowing tax dollars to allow people to go to segregated schools.
Right.
Who is controlling those systems?
Like we
so, for
did,
instance, in Tennessee, right?
We went to segregated schools. In Chicago, I went to dinner all black schools most of my education. It might have been like maybe 3 or 4 Hispanic throughout the entire school, but the school was black. The school was black.
Dude, our school was so segregated. My school was so segregated, and it was so all black that when we actually had Hispanic people, we thought they were white. That's how black it was.
And nobody cared. Nobody cared. Nobody was like, this school needs to be more diverse. There's not enough non-blacks here. Nobody gave a damn.
Nobody cared.
Nobody cared.
Nobody cared. And nobody went.
And the people who did care, they just went to a different school.
Yeah, and nobody. That's the thing. Nobody came into school and was like, "Hey guys, it's not diverse enough in this school. We're gonna start importing some white people from the suburbs so we can get some more diversity in here, and we're gonna start giving you better quality food because in the suburbs they eat better food, because they have more money."
Niggas would be insulted by that. If
y'all
that happened, niggas would be like, "What?
What?
Y'all saying we need white people to help us? We don't need no help.
Like,
we good. We don't need no help."
Get the fuck out of here.
Right?
Yeah.
So in Tennessee, you have a Senate and a House of Representatives that is largely controlled by white Republicans.
Largely, so not all.
That have actively said.
Wait. So are there any blacks in there? Or any Hispanics? Any Asians? They don't matter. They're white too. That's why they say if you're saying the wrong stuff as a black or a minority, you're adhering to whiteness. You're adhering to whiteness, therefore you're not whatever race you were before anymore. Which makes the whole conversation kind of retarded. If you ask me.
Good commentary. Hey,
thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you guys.
Like and sub, like, sub, subscribe, share with all your peeps. We appreciate the support.
We are not going to consider what the people want in our constituencies. We are going to simply just do what we want to do.
But see, that's the thing. That's not the thing. That's not the case. These people vote for who they want because of the things that they want to do, and these people are being lobbied and paid by other people. You people donate to their campaign. You vote for them.
You hate your family members for not standing with them.
Right. You do that socialism where you fucking shame people into doing your bidding. You try to tell us, don't vote for Trump. He's a racist. If you vote for him, then you're racist.
Right.
Well, black people can't be racist.
Don't you like being black?
You're not
You hate
black.
women? You hate being black?
My goodness.
You hate me? You want me to starve?
Right.
Literally.
You hate women? You want my kids to starve? Look at my kids. Look at my cheering.
Point where they have removed.
So it's only in those states that have largely white legislators or largely white people are controlling these systems. I'm not trying to.
All right, guys, I'm so sorry. You have been voted.
Yeah, she's not.
And he cleared. This lady is stupid. She's too old to be this dumb.
Yeah, I mean, I feel them throwing the flags up because she just saying a bunch of nonsense.
Let's move on.
Put it out. Please return to your seat.
Where's another high point?
Right.
It's something back here. Oh, okay.
Parents of children who play Roblox. If your child, wait a minute. Hey, get your kids off Roblox.
Get your kids off Roblox.
Don't let your kids play that shit. There's a lot of weirdos on there.
Okay, let's see.
Make them read a book or something.
It's a mindset. It doesn't always show up in action, but it's a
Wait, the claim is it's undeniable that. Okay. Well, this was the.
Oh, that's.
Right.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. I guess let's go to
We gotta start from the beginning of the claim.
Okay. Oh, ABL started out. Okay.
It's undeniable that
All right,
reparations are just and necessary. That's her claim. So she obviously believes that she's owed reparations. When you niggas think you're owed reparations, you're sorely mistaken. Y'all are not getting shit.
See, stuff like this, I wouldn't even go on this show because what do you mean I have to change your mind that you think something is necessary? You already believe that. I'm not changing your mind. I'm not changing your mind. You already believe that. And meanwhile, you give them reparations. You got $2 million. Nigga,
right.
They need to be running your pockets. Give me that. What?
Fair, necessary. My question would be, who's going to get it? Why would they get it?
Right.
And how long are we gonna
Wait a minute.
sit here focus?
She's not even black for real.
Do you get reparations, Amanda?
Right, because I Google her. When I Google her, it says she's not a full black American. It says she's a Grenadian American actor. What the hell is? I don't know what
She's
Grenadian
a tether.
is.
Oh my
But
gosh,
she
she's
ain't.
a tether.
You're not African American. You got some other shit attached to you.
Wow.
Grenada, where is that at? Island in the west. Oh, she's Caribbean. Island in the Caribbean somewhere.
Right.
So you're a tether.
So you're a tether.
You're half tether. Right there to be able to go to school for this.
Holy crap! Are we dead ass?
And she live in California. Yes.
So, bro.
She's a dual citizen of U.S. and Grenada.
She's really trying to be black.
Clearly, she got to try her hardest. That's why she got these faux locks in.
She's really trying to be black. This is crazy.
No, I'm trying to get reparations. It's been how many years since slavery? 150 years, 1865. Whenever there's a real thing that this country wants to do, they do it. Stop Asian hate. Okay, there's a problem with the Asian hate. Let's draft a bill, sign it, and it's done. Anything that needs to be done is done. With us, it's a carrot they dangle in front of us that they don't really want to do. And it's not going to help. We need education. Oh, it's not going to help. No, it's not. We need education. Getting a check from the government is not going to do that. And we need proper education. A lot of us go to these institutions where we're not really prepared, we're not really focused, and we don't get things that'll help us in the real world. So if you want to help black people, a check from the government, from our tax dollars is going to get raised, because let's be clear, everybody in here is black. We all American, we all got to pay taxes. It'll go to that. So I don't really see how this is going to help us at all.
Okay. Well, first I'll start with it will help on even just a moral level. The reality is
no.
No, it won't.
No, it won't. No.
No, it won't.
No,
and where do your morals lie, Miss Amanda? I highly doubt she's a Christian.
No.
Not with this shit she's taking.
Dumb, bad. Throwing money at the problem does not fix the problem. Nobody's solutions or nobody's problems are ever solved. I just need more money. That's not the case. You have to make it do with what you got. Getting more money is not going to fix the problem. It never has. If that was the case, then everybody would be great. This country we wouldn't have no issues if just throwing money at people was going to fix it.
that the United States has become very comfortable with the fact that it does not consider black people equal, and it shows that in many ways that I'm sure we will discuss over the course of today. But
equal.
Ultimately, there has not been
what needs to happen for black people to be considered equal?
That doesn't mean anything.
What does she want to happen? Okay, when y'all get y'all reparations, y'all gotta say, okay, we're equal now. No, the fuck y'all aren't. Y'all gonna say, that wasn't enough. We actually deserve more.
When you say the N-word in front of the world as a black person, don't you think white folks should be able to say it freely also without negative backlash or getting fired from a government job equals right? I think people shouldn't be getting fired for their freedom.
Grown-ass person. You live in America. Grown. If you're scared, that's on you.
Right. You should
see how we censored ourselves because we scared for YouTube to take us to jail.
YouTube, please.
No.
Committed, concerted effort to shifting the mindset around the use of black people as a labor force in this nation back when it was slavery, now in the use of slavery as slave labor in prisons. So on a basic cultural level, reparations
don't get arrested.
Don't
so wait,
go to jail.
Is it just black people going to jail?
What are you talking about? The same percentage of people that's saying that it's too many black people in jail and they're doing slave labor are the same people that's advocating for majority white people to give their tax dollars to your ass. This is a majority white country, and they're paying for you unwillingly, but you're complaining about slave labor from people that committed a crime and they doing the time? Please.
Are an act of repair. They are an effort to say, our bad. We see you now. We have seen that done with Japanese folks who were put in internment camps. We have seen that done with Jewish folks. We have seen that done even in the case of slave owners who received reparations. When it comes to the use of tax dollars to pay reparations, and this is going to come up a lot today, it's a matter of values, right? For me, my value system circulates around the fact that I think that as a community, we should all be engaged in repair for our community. So I don't think there should be any problem with there being tax dollars spent at repairing consistent efforts that have been made to impede black people. So the reparations you're talking about are not just related to slavery. There's reparations that have been discussed all over this nation in different communities as it relates to particular massacres, as it relates to redlining and the impediment of black people to earn wealth by having property. There's been impediments in various ways that can be repaired. And I want to also just add, there's reparations that are considered a cash payment from a government. There's also the version of reparations that shows up in how funds are applicated to specific groups of people. So there's multiple ways in which what you're stating cannot happen could very well happen.
Okay, now as far as the money going towards certain things is going to help us, let's look at Baltimore Public Schools. They get, I think, the third most money per pupil in the US of A, like $15,000 per student, but yet the majority of the population that comes from that environment can't read. They're illiterate. So we're dumping money on the situation, yes, but yet we're not getting the results we should get from it. Money's not going to help the thing. We need to just focus on what we need to focus on. As far as black people being labor force of this country, what else are we doing? We got 25% of us on some kind of government assistance. 1 out of every 3 black men will go to jail. We got to do something. We got to work with our hands, work with tools, do something, because we're not doing much of anything. And also, one more piece here. Reparations, again, always anchored in front of us, never going to happen. As long as you've been living, as long as I've been living, as long as everybody been living, they say we need it, and it never gets done. One more piece.
You just said one more piece, then you're adding another one.
I promise.
So hold on to it.
I'm gonna land the plane. I'm gonna land the plane. I promise. Reparations is a thing. Like I said, it's a carrot that dangle in front of us. They're never really going to get it done. And if it was going to get done, it would have already been done. It's just something that they're using to try and make us stay Democrat. That's what I wanted to say.
Well, Democrats are not doing reparations either. This is nonpartisan.
But they're the only ones that's not. They're the only ones that's saying that they're going to give you reparations.
Right. What are you talking about? Brandon Johnson?
They're the ones that's saying we're going to give black people reparations. They're due and owed reparations. You're saying it's nonpartisan. Well, no, of course, none of they ass want to give you reparations, but the Democrats are saying that they will. That's the issue.
At least the conservatives are honest and say that they're not giving y'all shit.
How can bloodshed be compensated with money? Bloodshed is always cursed. That's why to love the money is to love evil. What else do black people aspire to? Money that we don't create. Yeah, I mean, you don't throw money at the problem. Simple as that. You don't throw money at a problem and think it's gonna fix it. That's what ABL's point was. In Baltimore, they getting a lot of money for their kids, and they got they got the dumbest kids in the country. I'm sorry.
This is black partisan, baby. Okay.
Well,
this is nonpartisan.
Who do we vote for? Who do we vote for? 93% of the time. There's no incentive.
To be quite honest, you're not talking to a Democrat. You're talking to a radical.
Okay, but who do we?
Let's land this plane very quickly.
Who do we vote for?
Let's land this plane quickly.
Who do
you're
we vote
talking
for?
to a radical, not a Democrat.
Okay, and you are your own person.
What are you talking about? You sound like a Democrat to me.
She doesn't know what she's talking about.
She's
like, I'm actually a radical. I actually don't support Democrats either because Democrats are not extreme enough.
That shit's irrelevant to his question. Who do black people vote for?
She's not going to answer. That's why she's not answering, because answering the question is going to lead her to realize that she's actually a Democrat.
Right.
Tell you something now. I don't know what they told you, but if they told you that cutting me off is how we're going to get clicks, stop it now.
Oh, no.
That's not how we're going to answer the question. We're going to enter.
We're having a debate.
A debate does not require continuously cutting somebody off.
Okay, no problem.
Now, I do want to state this. You're stating things as it relates to how money is not fixing.
Being sassy is how.
But she didn't answer the question, though.
She didn't answer the question,
and she will not answer the question because answering the question will require honesty.
But the funny thing is, that will be the clip because she was doing. She was cutting me off is not the way to get your clip.
I'm speaking.
But being black and sassy is the way to get the clip.
Kamala Harris said that.
Right.
The problem without acknowledging the fact that the problem doesn't exist in a vacuum and that there are so many other factors that are determining how that money is getting spent to impede it from actually fixing a problem. You can put all the money into Baltimore public schools you want, but if you are also putting all this money into policing, into communities that are not getting resources.
How dare y'all arrest criminals in the black community? How could y'all be so racist? You know that it's racist to arrest people who cause havoc in the cities where black people live? You're supposed to let black people continue to get murdered. You're not supposed to arrest the criminals. The criminals need help.
Bro, she retarded.
The help they get comes from them getting their rocks off from killing people. That's the help.
Wait,
Duh.
so if the problem with our community is that we don't have enough education, when you give them the money to better the education, somehow also giving money to police is going to counteract the money in the education? I don't understand how that's going to work. I don't understand how that works.
Because police are racist.
I don't understand.
Then you are also creating your own conundrum. The other part of this is that when you're saying they, the they is a broad context. And the last part of this that I will say is that you keep saying they're dangling this in our face. They're dangling in our face. Slavery lasted for 400 years. It hasn't even been 400 years since slavery. So should we be only fighting for a quarter?
You niggas are gonna talk about slavery until
400 years?
Oh,
Where the
shit,
fuck
it's gonna be
did
a
you
long
get 400
fucking
years?
couple of centuries.
Where did you get 400?
We start from 1619. Remember 1619? Come on, you coon.
But that's still not 400 years.
Yes, it is.
I mean, we do know the black math, but
The time to get repair?
All right, I'm so sorry. You've been voted out by the majority.
All right.
Please return to your seat.
Okay.
She didn't answer his question. You know what? We're gonna move on because I
This
actually
game.
I'm gonna have to put on one of the Cutting Through the Cultures. Honestly, just go to Cutting Through the Culture and go through their lives. We'll be able to determine which one's gonna be good.
Bro, that was.
My brain is melting.
Holy
Shout out to
crap.
Amanda Seals and her $2 million net worth. I hope that she donates to food stamp recipients.
Right. You
this
need
year.
to. You need to take them. You need to help them.
Live.
Make their lives better. Make their lives better. Let's see. Excuse me. What's a good?
All right.
What's a? Oh, also, shout out. Well, Cutting Through the Culture. Chad Jackson.
Shout out to Chad.
Shout out to Chad.
Putting together these amazing montages.
If you like our content, you will love his.
Yeah.
Good information, decent people, good conversation. Yeah, but we're trying to find
You're
a
making me
montage.
dizzy.
I know, right? we're trying to find a montage of something because he puts montages in the beginning of his videos.
The topic of today is how the black community perceives black conservatives. So I gotta find one that adheres to that. Just gonna pull a Blanche and just start staring.
Right.
Just think the live is paused.
Let's see.
Elderly voters scold young Trump supporter. That's funny.
That might be a good one.
Democrats are afraid of losing black men. Another one.
Yeah, either one of those are good.
You know what? Let's do the
one we had once.
But
This one.
okay.
All right. Did I do it right? Okay. Check this out.
This video is gonna show how the elders try to send off.
They feel so distant from their parents' generation. They don't believe they have much power to change things. They are bewildered by the wide variety of choices they face. Our affluence, our new mobility, our society's very complexity.
I think that it's reached the point now where there are many things in this society that we as a younger generation feel need change.
This society, America, was organized along lines that structured a white power structure.
Yeah, being square is out. That is to
We're being co-opted right now.
Right.
Right now, being co-opted. Seize the camera, Schleifer. We'll make a different kind of.
Black people are old, infiltrate. What does it say? Yeah, infiltrated land all over the world, generate resources that keep non-black economies wealthy, but keep black people without anything. No culture.
Speak for yourself.
No country resource.
Wait. Speak for yourself. Cause we're black and we're fine.
I don't know.
So if you're broke, that's a skill issue.
Yeah,
Like,
if
don't
you
come
ain't
around here trying to say all black people need help.
If you ain't getting no,
I'm
point
insulted.
in Trump's economy, that's your fault.
That's a skill
That
issue.
is your fault. I'm sorry.
We're old
I'm
because
sorry.
I'm broke. He said keep black people without anything, no country, resource, money, and purpose. Oh,
What?
That's sad that you think about yourself like that as a black person, but we can't relate. Not around here. No purpose. Damn.
I don't know what you're talking about, but business owner, this setup, you can't see my setup, but this is a couple $1,000 setup. We don't have nothing. I don't know. Who the fuck is we?
We keep on well, maybe black people need to stimulate their own economies.
Essentially.
You niggas can't even work together.
But Black Wall Street, they
Look
destroyed Black Wall
what happened
Street.
in Liberia, right? Liberia, it's all niggas in Africa. It's parts of Africa where there have never been any white people. Why are those places not flourishing right now? Oh, because the white man did something to them. Why are they eating where they shit? Literally.
Yep. Sorry.
Shit, like the white people are help.
Because the system won't allow me to cooperate. My system, no, it's an underground system constantly. We feed off all kinds of people. We are also, we feed off the bourgeois system as it stands now. We will steal, we will rob, we will do everything possible to exist. At the point at which you become successful and become the establishment, you kill yourself.
Why are you at the Lovin'? Because I think it's fun and I get a good sense of community spirit I don't anywhere else.
What, do you think there's a love revolution going on?
I hope so.
Why do you hope so?
Well, because, I mean, we're just up to date, the world has been in such bad condition that love is a very good start to get it cleaned up, I think.
In 1964, I worked very hard for Senator Goldwater.
It's funny. These are the hippies of the '60s, right? These are now the white liberals of today. They translate very well. The same people that's talking about peace, love, faith, trust, pixie dust, and all that stuff are the same ones who turn around and call a black conservative a coon and tell him to enjoy the. I've had a white liberal tell me to enjoy the fields.
That's crazy.
I said, hey, wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you've always wanted to say that to a black person, huh? Y'all want to take all y'all black fatigue, because these white liberals got black fatigue too. They tired of getting bullied by black people. Y'all take it out on an innocent black conservative.
Wait, so you're telling me as a white person, I can be racist towards black people if they're conservative?
What?
All right. And in fact, I quit school. And a good many other people did too. And there were a lot of young people involved in that campaign, if you remember. And we worked awfully hard, and we didn't prevail. But I don't think that anyone here would say that we therefore had the right, since we were unable to prevail by rational means, since we were unable to convince people of the correctness of our views, that we therefore had a right, or more than a right, a moral obligation to resort to other means. Violence if necessary. Did I have a right because I couldn't elect people who believed as I did? To say, then I will force them upon you.
Can we get a quick reaction?
I think
stand up, please.
That purports your point of view. Senator Goldwater may have been on the extreme end of your point of view.
That, my friend, is a perversion.
But nonetheless, the conservative philosophy is abundant in the Congress and the Senate, and the control of the economic factors, the governmental factors in the nation are conservative, so that you don't feel, perhaps the way the left would feel, the frustration, because in a sense you are in control.
Why are you here?
What the hell? What the hell is he talking about?
Because I like Lovins.
Are you a part of the love generation?
Yes.
What's different about the love generation?
Oh, I know.
The cocaine is pure. That's what's
The
different.
whole world just seems to be happy. I mean, when everybody's in love, everybody seems to be so happy here.
Well, how come people haven't loved everybody for 2,000 years?
Because they've been mixed up.
Do you take drugs?
No.
Would you ever take drugs?
Yes.
You would?
Yeah.
Why?
This is fun. You know what's funny to me?
experimental.
These girls are fat. This is fat for 1960s standard. That girl is fat. Look how fat her face is.
Fat, period.
Like, you're fat. But in the 60s, everybody was skinny. So it's like they stand out way more. It just goes to show, like, you being fat and being a liberal was a thing even back then. I know I'm being fat phobic right now, but.
No such thing. Fat people need to
In
be
America
shamed.
today, certain people are beginning to call themselves revolutionaries. I'm a revolutionary, and I'll be a revolutionary when I'm 50. You could disagree with the laws in the books on sexual activity. You could disagree with the prevailing ideas in the university. The question is, how do you make the changes? Go ahead. The important thing was reason. And I say that when your mother's being raped, when your brothers are being killed, that the only reasonable thing to do is to kick the man who's raping them off, and to kick the man who's killing them off their back, and by any way you can. See, I mean, there's no reasons for Vietnam. Vietnam is irrational. There's no reasonable reason for this country to be there. There's no reason for the ghettos and the violent institution of the ghetto. And the only reasonable thing to do is to get those people, those institutions off. And the only reasonable way to do it is any way you can.
Wait a minute.
Do you think this country
how does that
at
guy
this time
propose? How
needs
does that
something
guy
that it hasn't
propose?
got?
Is that guy gonna say black people aren't allowed to live in ghettos or something? Like, how is this guy proposing that he's gonna stop people from living in the ghettos? He say he's gonna tear down the institutions. There are people living in the hood who are happy with it. They don't want to live.
Yeah.
They chilling.
They
with their families. They cool.
They want to be there. Why do we have to put race on our application? Why
don't
would
have
race
to.
matter? You don't have to. Everything is based on race. That's why you made this channel. You want to be accepted by white supremacists. Hey,
Here we
anyone
go.
that's watching this guy is retarded.
Rogue monkey squeals in the comments.
What does it need?
Love. The whole people have to know each other, you know?
Know each other.
What about people older than, say, 30? Older people, do you think they can indulge in this too?
Yes, they should.
Do they?
You heard that, King? People older than 30. Older people. Uncle alert.
I'm not 30.
He's pushing 30. Pushing P.
I'm not 30.
Pushing P.
I'm not 30.
They should.
What do you think older people think of all this?
Most of them think it's ridiculous.
Why do you think they think it's ridiculous?
Because they don't think it can be done. You know, they don't think people can do it.
Do you think you can manage to do this without
They don't think that people shouldn't do it. They don't think that people can't do it. They think that you shouldn't do it because it's bad.
Right.
That's what they think. They think, hey, this free love movement, which is just an excuse to be ran through, because that's what they were doing. All this love they're talking about, which
we
is
watched the documentary on
fornication.
that. Holy
Fornication.
crap.
These people lost their minds.
Yeah.
Oh, they wouldn't understand because they're just so old school. Or maybe they just adhere to Christian values and they say, hey, spreading around diseases actually isn't cool.
Why does every movement, that's supposed to be so compassionate and loving, it all just turns to a giant orgy? Well,
that's what love is all about. If you love me, you'll let me fuck you.
Right.
That's what it boils down to.
Movement, every cult organization, it just devolved into a fucking orgy. Jesus.
Help us say grass or LSD.
No.
Do you think this country, at this time, needs something that it hasn't got?
Yes.
What does it need?
Love. The whole people have to know each other, you know?
No.
She's definitely on ecstasy or something. You can tell by the way she moves. She just like,
We just gotta know each other.
she just can't control all the dopamine.
It's like being
in her
on the
body.
yerk.
She's definitely off it.
Twitching.
What about people older than, say, 30? Older people, do you think they can indulge in this too?
Yes, they should.
Do they?
I don't know if they do, but they should.
What do you think older people think of all this?
Most of them think it's ridiculous.
Why do you think they think it's ridiculous?
Because they don't think it can be done. You know, they don't think people can do it.
Do you think you can manage to do this without the help of, say, grass or LSD?
No.
You think you need...
Oh! Exactly. Do you think you can do this without weed or LSD? She said no. So when the older people say, hey, it can't be done, you're like, well, if we take a bunch of drugs, it can. You're stupid.
Right. That's what a lot of
You're stupid.
streetwalkers
MK Ultra.
say. Streetwalkers say stuff like that. Oh yeah, I can do it, but I gotta be out of my mind. Yeah, that's for a reason. It's almost like your body doesn't want to do it or something. It's almost like it's not natural.
My God. Talk about MK Ultra.
Do you take it?
Yes.
What does it do for you?
I know myself better, and other people I know better.
Hold on. So she's taking the drugs to know herself better, but if she wasn't on the drugs, she wouldn't be doing this shit right now. So how do you know yourself if you're doing things that you wouldn't do when you were sober-minded? Why do people think that they feel more themselves when they out of their mind? That is the most ass-backwards liberal thinking I've ever heard in my life. You're telling me that putting yourself in an altered state of mind is making you more yourself? That's the whole issue right there.
It makes you look within.
You sound
within.
stupid.
The power within.
You're not just taking it for kicks. Do you think it expands your consciousness so you can love everybody?
Not everybody.
Who are those you don't love?
Narrow-minded people.
The generation that grew up in the 30s, the 40s, and so
Wait, but I thought we need more love. But you don't love narrow-minded people?
Interesting. Yes, exactly.
So what does love mean? Oh, sex. That's what it means. So you don't want to have sex with narrow-minded people, right?
Or you can't have sex with narrow-minded people because they don't want you.
Because they won't get anywhere near you.
For what they wanted was security. They were tired of the war. They were tired of the depression. What we're finding is that you can't just go back into a suburb and sit down and enjoy a cocktail. That this society, the way it functions, demands wars in Vietnam, and that it demands racism, and it demands violence in the ghetto.
From a multitude of tongues come the
Why
truth.
Why do these little liberal whites keep bringing up the ghetto? Y'all ain't from the ghetto. I can guarantee he's not from the ghetto.
Don't worry about it.
You're from one of the 1950s nice little communities, and you worried about the ghetto. The ghetto. Oh, the blacks in the ghetto. They're fine. They were fine. During this time period, they were actually better than they are now.
Keep the ghetto's name out your mouth.
Wait, what do you say? You saying that black communities need your help or something, white
Right.
man?
What are you saying that you saying that we can't afford to leave? Is that what you saying?
Right.
The fuck out of here.
When you're not willing to listen to what everyone has to say, you are denying yourself the ultimate truth.
Things have been accomplished by groups, the immigrant groups, the workers who participated in the labor movement, political groups. They accomplish things in groups, and they accomplish them by the exercising of power, not reason but power. If you take a look at the upward mobility of all the immigrant groups, of all the laborers who worked their way up to the middle class, you'll see that they did it by force, not by reason. And so that I think the discussion of reason and rationality in terms of the American system doesn't apply.
If you got up in the morning and went to work and did a good day's work in the 50s, things got better. You got promoted or you got more money. You were able to buy furniture. You could have more children. The children could have better clothes, and life just improved. We knew it was because you went to work. But I'm not sure our children realized that. They saw simply that the clothes got better,
fault.
the house
That's
got
your fault.
bigger.
That's your fault as a parent. You failed them as parents because they should have knew.
You should have had clear. Them niggas working. You should have had them working.
If your kid doesn't understand the value of a dollar, that's your fault as a parent.
Yeah, I mean,
they should have been forced to understand the value of a dollar. You should have drilled it in their head like on Everybody Hates Chris. That's $4.37 worth of air you breathing right now. That's how you need to be as a parent. So kids understand. Oh my God, everything costs money.
You need to understand that everything you have is because I work hard for it. Everything you have is because somebody works hard for it. This stuff doesn't just fall from the sky. But the thing is, you got to teach your kids this. You kind of forget that when you grinding so hard to get this coin, you got to let these kids know, hey, this stuff ain't falling from the tree. This ain't no, you didn't just wake up and it ain't no fairy putting no money under my pillow. It ain't none of that. I worked for this. And you sold. I mean, you did most of it good. You gave them a good life, but then you didn't.
Yeah, that's actually worse. You gave them a good life until now they're carrying on this mindset of, wow, I mean, I grew up with a pool in my backyard. Black people deserve a pool too. And if you don't want black people to have a pool in their backyard, then you're racist. And you're a white supremacist.
So low-key start keeping them poor. The system of white supremacy. Okay, I'm not reading.
Yeah, but no, that's why. That's
Stupid.
why. Like when people come from third world countries, they come over here and they actually have gratitude. They're like, I didn't have a refrigerator where I came from. You know, you Americans are lucky to have internet access at all times. You Americans are lucky to have street lights outside. You Americans are lucky to have the police you could actually call and they probably will show up.
Yeah.
Neighborhood got nicer, and I have a strong suspicion that what happened in the late 60s was that the kids who rebelled took it for granted that life would improve automatically.
Free. Everything's free.
Everything's free. I mean, I think we stand for the destruction of property.
What will come out of the destruction of property?
That's pure Karl Marx. Are you communist?
Well, am I communist? I don't know. See, I guess in a way I am, because we were standing in Harvard Square passing out poems, and some cat come up and call us a communist and punch us all.
Yes, get the fuck away from them. He said, you a communist? Oh, hell no. That boy got the hell up.
Back off, Carmi.
No, yes.
That's how you need to be. You're a weirdo.
Yes, you're
Please
weird.
back up.
You're weird.
Please stay away from me. Yeah, that's
Get
how
away
I feel.
from me.
You get away.
You don't want me to have my own stuff? You want to take my stuff? Get the fuck away
If you
from
tell
me.
me that you're a communist, I'm going to assume that you're going to rob me at some point.
But look at how he's dressed. He's definitely a liberal. Like a t-shirt with a damn tie and a hat. Like, I mean, like, you can't judge a book by its cover. That's a damn lie. That's a damn lie. First off, judging a book by its cover, you judge the book. The cover tells you what's inside the book. This nigga told you he was a communist before he even opened his mouth. Look at this dude. He said that's pure Karl Marx. Are you a communist? I love this clip.
For the destruction of property.
What will come out of the destruction of property?
That's pure Karl Marx. Are you communist?
Well, am I communist? I don't know. See, I guess in a way I am because we were standing in Harvard Square passing out poems, and some cat come up and call us a communist and punch us all in the mouth. So I guess I am a communist too, right?
We need some. See, these were the good old days. These were the good old days. Back when people was getting punched in the face for saying that commie shit. Now you get punched in the face for being rational.
They talking about punch a Nazi, no, punch a commie.
Now we're at a point where Charlie Kirk's getting executed for saying the truth.
The commie don't want you to have your own stuff. He doesn't want you to have your own property. He don't think you deserve that car. You don't deserve that nice house. You don't deserve the nice clothes. You don't deserve to feed your family with your hard work. I would get away from that person too. That man got away like that nigga had fleas or something.
It's going to come to the point where if we get enough people and we go to the ruling class and we say we don't want capitalism anymore, somehow I think that they're going to say, well, we're not going to buy that. And that's the point where reason isn't going to enter into the situation. That's the point that if they don't let the people of this nation run this nation, that's the point where violence enters into it. And I don't like violence, but it's going to come to that point.
That's Chicago, just random.
Democrats say Kamala Harris is creating a new excitement for voters in Florida. They say this golf cart rally and Saturday in the Villages is just one example of people in Republican strongholds showing support.
We're not going. Look at all these old women.
First off, all I saw was a bunch of rich people driving in golf carts.
Right. We're supporting the black community from Florida.
Look at us supporting.
Love from Florida.
Y'all are rich as hell driving in golf carts.
Republican strongholds showing support.
We're not going back.
Wait, pause. Look at these sellouts. Look at this sellout right here. This is a sellout. They got you on the side, Blackie. Look, you're the
Right. So, Wisdom 24/7. What do you think about this? What do you think about our brother back here? And his sister right here. What do you think about? What do you think about them? Is this white
tokens
supremacy?
getting spit?
Is this white supremacy? Are they tokens?
They only invited y'all to make themselves look not racist.
Look at all the racist white people, right?
And this is not diverse enough. Where are the Asians? I don't see any Asians
Where
up
are the
here.
Hispanics?
This is racist. Everybody here is a racist.
What do you think about this? Talk about white supremacy. White people really look.
Oh no,
supreme
she look
in
Asian.
this
Is she Asian? I can't tell.
Her? Nah.
I can't tell.
That look like a eunuch.
We're not going back, just like a tree that's planted by the water.
Wait. So they said they're not going back because Kamala's gonna take us forward. Okay, Trump is the president, so I guess y'all are back. Are we back? Have y'all gone back yet? Y'all say y'all weren't going back. Well, Trump's the president now, so I guess we're back.
We're back,
baby. I guess y'all working.
We're so back, baby.
We're not going back.
I'm pleased to be here with you today to say to all my fellow senior citizens how critical this campaign is to helping those who are similarly situated maintain
Look,
a
he got
good
the little
quality
what's
of
this divine eye stuff.
It's your cult.
Right, he's
nice.
All right, he's required to vote
What's
for
the most
Kamala
important
Harris.
policy?
Well, reproductive freedom is number one.
Abortion. Says a woman whose coochie is dried up.
Abortion. Hold on.
You're old.
These white people black people get a lot of abortions, a disproportionately amount of abortions. She is wanting black people to kill more black. Let's for people like my guy in the comment. Let's explain the ideology of the white liberal. The white liberal thinks that your circumstances is so bad that you shouldn't even have to live through it. You shouldn't even have to put your kid through it. Therefore, kill your kid because you're not going to make it out of poverty. The red line is going to stop you from getting out of poverty. You're not going to get out of poverty. So kill your kids now so you can only have one mouth to feed because the dad left already. So it's just you and the government. This is the ideology of the liberal. They don't want you to have kids because they think that you're going to starve your kids anyway. And then y'all go on the internet and say, my kids are going to starve if I don't get EBT. So,
Right, and Kamala Harris is going to protect that?
Yes.
And Donald Trump?
Not going to protect that.
Right, he overturned Roe v. Wade, and do you think that's going to drive young people to the ballot box?
Absolutely do.
But it's also driving you to the ballot box.
How many times? I'm sure plenty of women got abortions over this past year. Even though Donald Trump's the president, I'm sure y'all were still able to go and get that baby ripped out. So
nothing changed.
Yeah, you're straight. Nothing changed. I don't know what y'all were talking about. It's like it's crazy how this didn't age well because I think that the election was about a year ago. If not, damn near a year ago. Exactly a year ago. In like a week. So this did not age well. I want to follow up with all these people right now. How is the oppression going?
She probably moved because she's a rich
she's
liberal.
in Europe now.
Right.
She in Canada. She was in Canada and got made.
My grandchildren. I have grandchildren. I have 3 granddaughters, and I am here to protect my granddaughters.
You want your granddaughters? She protecting her granddaughters by encouraging her granddaughters to kill her great-granddaughters? Repeal the 19th. Repeal it. Repeal it.
Stupid, dumb women want to end their bloodline so bad. So bad. They really want to end their bloodline.
In my bloodline. You can't force me to breed. I'm not your breeder. You're not my leader.
Stupid women, boy.
And sharp as a tack. And one of his brilliant ideas was this. Seniors for Kamala. The issues for seniors are very stark. It's all in Project 2025. They want to take away Social Security benefits, Medicare, the progress we've made on lowering costs for insulin for seniors, $35 a month.
We love Harris in the springtime.
They did all this and they had still lost spectacularly.
Lobotomy.
And we love Harris in the fall. We love Harris in the winter when it drizzles. We love Harris in the summer.
It's creepy.
Hi, I'm Bruce Springsteen. Friends, fans, and the press have asked me who I'm supporting in this most important of elections. I'm supporting Kamala Harris for president and Tim Walz for vice president, and opposing Donald Trump and J.D. Vance. Here's why. We are shortly coming upon one of the most consequential elections in our nation's history.
Bro, y'all said that last time. So every time Trump run, it's the most consequential election in history. Every time he run, it's just going to be hell on earth. Every time he run, we're electing the Antichrist. Like, bro, shut that stuff up, bro. Y'all say the same thing every election, and they get these dummies to run to the ballot box and vote Democrat every time. Don't nobody care, bro. No one cares. Sorry.
Perhaps not since the Civil War has this great country felt as politically, spiritually, and emotionally divided as it does then at this moment. It doesn't have to be this way.
Voting for our freedoms, we're not going back. Control of our own bodies, we're not
controlling our own bodies. And I'm talking about everybody here has 0x. We're talking about you're not going to get an abortion, lady. You're done. Your work's done. I'm sure you probably had a ton in your past, but you're done now. That's what's why are the dried up ovaries talking? You're done. You're past your menopause is you went through menopause. It's all done. You shouldn't even be talking anymore. Like you should be quiet.
Yeah, and this is why
every man up here is cucked, by the way.
Yeah, completely cucked.
Especially guitar player up here.
I was gonna say my guy right here. Actually, his wife used to beat him. But yeah, I mean, this is why women shouldn't have been voting. Women shouldn't vote anyway. They shouldn't, because this is the most ass backwards thinking. The one thing that a woman can do over any other but the one thing that women can do over men that men absolutely cannot do is reproduce, is bring life into this world. And you're fighting against the one thing that makes a woman a woman. All of these women need to be smacked. They all need to be smacked. Because they're all stupid. Every single one of them. You're stupid. You're all dumb.
We're not going back. I kind
the
of
older
rock
women,
with the
the
song.
older women are supposed to lead the younger ones
Right.
in the
What
right way
the
to go.
hell are
Y'all
y'all
sending
doing?
them clean off.
And every single one of these old women up here would call us a slur, by the way.
Right.
Especially the black ones. She'd be like, they push her to the forefront.
Going back just like a tree that's planted by the water. We're not going back.
Former Congressman Liz Cheney is.
Former Congressman Adam Kinzinger is. Former Vice President Mike Pence is. Former Senator John McCain's son, Lieutenant Jimmy McCain.
Bro, look at this shirt.
Vote like your daughters and granddaughters' rights depend on it.
Bro.
Don't you stupid hoes understand that if you kill your future generations, there won't be any granddaughters or daughters?
There will be no
What the
more.
hell are y'all talking about?
No more. No, there's nothing
How
else.
can you say you support your granddaughters while simultaneously
Nothing.
encouraging your granddaughters to kill your great-granddaughter?
Look at this. Got the commie fist. The
I'm losing it.
LGBTQ.
I'm losing
got the ovaries and stuff. Whatever this is. Love your granddaughters and daughters' rights.
Vote like your daughters and granddaughters' rights depend on it.
Oh my goodness.
These women are making me want to vomit right now. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these women?
What the fuck is wrong with this guy? The white devil supremacists love labels, anarchism, liberalism, libertarianism,
Oh my God, you're crazy.
What do these words really mean, and what do these words have in common?
What the I don't care. What does it have to do with the topic at hand?
nothing to
This
do-
thing is rambling.
Yeah, bro.
We're talking about how these women
you
are
lost the
supportive of future women killing other women.
You lost the plot, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Is voting country over party.
So, Mom, did you watch Kamala Harris's acceptance speech?
I did, and I
Look
thought
at all these
she
old
was
women, bro.
incredible.
What did you like about it?
I liked that it flowed, that she had a purpose, and she accomplished it.
What do you think her purpose was?
Unity, love,
Abortion.
acceptance,
Abortion.
all the good
Abortion.
things. I'm voting
Abortion.
for Kamala. I believe in the people.
She don't know how to say her name. It's
that tell
Kamala.
me the things
It's
I wanna
Kamala.
hear.
It's Camilla. Wait, how do you say her name? I actually don't know.
Huh?
Who are you
How the
voting
hell do you
for?
say her name?
Oh, stop.
Kamala.
It's Kamala.
Shit, I was second guessing. I'm like, is it
Or
Kamala or Kamala? Kamala or Kamala? Shit,
What's her name?
irrelevant.
Kamala.
He got out.
You're not voting for Trump again?
About what?
You're not going to
He has
vote for
dementia.
Donald Trump again?
No. He didn't vote for him last time.
Got the beat.
I'm a never Trump guy. I'm a never Trump guy. I'm a never Trump guy. Never liked him. I'm a never Trump guy. I'm a never Trump guy. I'm a never Trump guy.
You know somebody's grandma.
I'm a never Trump guy.
And I have a feeling that this lady actually called me a coon in my comment section one time.
Yeah, if she making videos on TikTok, she definitely active on social media, for sure.
I'm a never Trump guy. Never.
3. Let me tell you why I believe Kamala Harris is the right person to become our president. I'm an 88-year-old mother, grandmother, and great-grandmother who believes in democracy. I believe this woman
Only stupid people believe in democracy.
will lead us in a government process by the people and for the people. She is well qualified, 34 years of political experience, and presently the vice president of the United States, who can get the job done because she has all this.
Hey, Grandma, she should have got it done the first time. Granny, everything
Grandma.
she could have did, she should have did. She's in office right now. That's why she lost. Saying that she has the experience while not using the experience at that moment is why she lost. It's why she lost. They asked her, what would you do different in your presidency? She said, nothing. cooked. You're deep fried. She's gone. She lost the second she said that because people were not liking it. These rich grannies that don't look at the prices when they go to grocery stores are not the people that make up the mass majority of this voting bloc. These people are out of touch with reality. Granny is out of touch with reality. She's probably living off pension, 401k, Social Security, all type of good money. She probably got good money. She don't got to worry about.
Look at her house. Look at her house. Her house is nice. She got a fireplace and shit.
Right. She's not worried about the price of goods. This grandma is gonna make your life harder.
Know-how, experience, and has proven she is a believer in democracy.
I thought she was saying Jesus.
I want all of us to continue to live in a government that is by the people and for the people, and I don't know a better person that can do it. There's Kamala.
All right.
The Heritage Foundation, this Christian conservative state that they imagine, it's different Christianity what we talking about this morning.
What a different Christianity? What is that on your finger, sir? Hey, thanks for the sub.
Thanks for the sub.
Thanks for the sub.
Y'all throw some likes on there. Share our stuff. You know, we interacting for real today. We actually up at a reasonable time to stream.
Right. But look at my man's. Look at this. Whatever Christianity you're talking about is not Christianity. This symbol is not Christian, buddy. It's not. So, with discernment, which is what Christianity asks you to have, if you were a discerning Christian, whatever he's talking about and whatever Christianity he's against, I'm probably going to be for. Because if he thinks that his Christianity is true and he's wearing this, I mean, it speaks for itself.
You understand? This is a theocracy. Remember, the Klan saw themselves as Christians. Al-Qaeda sees themselves as Muslims.
And black Christians see themselves as regular Christians. Black Democrats perceive themselves as Christians. You niggas aren't Christians. You niggas support abortion.
You're not
the
Christians,
end.
buddy.
Like,
sorry.
Stop.
You guys are not Christian. I'm
so
sorry.
be quiet.
Like
Y'all have no right to look down on
Muslims,
anybody.
and this group right here is closer to the Klan than they are this word. So I don't even trying to judge nobody's religion. Ain't but one judge, but we all gonna find out in a minute.
He said, I'm not trying to judge, but he just judged all the other people that's not aligned to him. Observe the ring.
This mandate for leadership, then, Project 2025, is crafted in a notion of decline.
And mind you, you're not supposed to be doing politics in the pulpit. You would know that if you were a Christian, open that Bible, boy.
Decline. A notion that in the last 50 years, this country has declined. And that decline has a direct link to our ascent. This is really a racist document, a deeply racist document.
And I can think of no more.
Deeply racist. Not just racist.
Whoa.
Racist. Okay.
The Project 2025 is racist now?
Though y'all should have got the fuck out of America when that came up.
What did he say that was racist? What is the ring? What is that?
That's an onk.
That's an onk?
That's some black ass, demonic ass shit. That's all I'm gonna say. It's, how do you spell onk? A-N-K-H? Yeah, it's an ancient Egyptian hieroglyphic symbol.
Hold on. A-N-K-H.
My mom gave me a necklace with that on there.
Wait. A-N, oh.
It has nothing to do with Jesus, so it's demonic. No, A-N-K-H.
Oh, H. Okay, check this out. Let's look at this is a Christian pastor. Christian pastor, by the way. He's wearing this on his ring. Remember this, right? The Ankh is an ancient Egyptian symbol representing eternal life, often called the key of life or Egyptian cross. Where is Christ? Where is Jesus?
What is the Ankh in the Bible? The Ankh has no meaning in the Bible because it is an ancient Egyptian symbol for life, which predates Christianity. Well, the end. It's demonic. It's not about Christ. Therefore, it's demonic. Let's move on.
Remember that God told the Israelites to leave Egypt because he's finna cook their ass. Remember that? Because they were doing shit like this. Remember that, Christian pastor? Please like the live so
thank
YouTube
you.
can share it.
Thank you,
Thank you, man. You coming in clutch. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
But yeah, if you know, you know.
Right.
Wait. Another theory is that the ankh represents the union of male and female, with the oval loop representing the woman's womb and the vertical line representing the fat. What the?
Oh, so it's not only is it worshiping demon, it's worshiping women too. Oh, he a beta. He's a beta. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Oh,
nothing to do with Jesus, by the way.
Nothing to do with Jesus, by the way.
Critical D taking place today than that which is found in Trump's Project 2025. And those of us who are senior citizens, we need to take a hard look at some things in that document.
And that's why, when Trump was running last year, he had older relatives, calling his phone, telling him to vote.
Calling me at work.
Calling him while he's making money for me. He's working for me, and his relatives calling him talking about, yo, you got family members on Social Security. You got family members that need Medicaid. So your wife needs money taken away from her to feed them. I know y'all are a young couple trying to survive in a different state, but
So I'm supposed to be given in Social Security and federal income, federal taxes and Social Security and Medicaid and Medicare, all these taxes I'm getting is eating my check, boy. If
it's taking money from me,
my
and I'm
God,
pissed
if
off.
I showed you my check stubs, boy, all that OT I be putting in, Uncle Sam just.
And that's
just
taken away
eat.
from me.
I'm
I'm literally
like,
starving. I'm dying. They're taking my money. What if I wanted to go shopping? Oh, fuck me, right?
Oh,
because
man.
somebody's on Medicaid. Oh,
bro, the fact that my auntie called me and tried to peer pressure me.
That's what it is, peer pressure.
It's literally it's socialism.
It's
socialism.
ridiculous. Once upon a time, who you voted for was a private thing, and it had nothing to
Right.
do with the public. But now everybody, you damn near need to wear who you vote on your forehead. No. Oh. That's the mark of the beast, buddy.
Hold on. We black, so we, what that.
Wow. Cooning it up, I see.
Oh,
snap. I mean, this is a nightmare.
Yeah, bro. These people are disrespectful. That's hella disrespectful for her to call me and tell me to change my vote based off what I believe. And mind you, Trump not even really a Christian or conservative. Trump he's just right of center. That's it. They're acting like that man was. They're acting like he was Nick Fuentes or something. They're acting like he was me.
Right.
Like, bro, I don't even agree with a lot of stuff that Trump even doing or stand for. But man, if whatever he's doing is causing more liberal tears,
right?
Drink up, bro.
You niggas are mad because we don't want the government to continue to rob us at such an exponential rate. Sorry, we want to push back against that.
My goodness.
Sorry. How dare we?
Security, increasing the retirement age from 67 to 70, not making it.
Oh man, Wisdom, get in your Bible, bro. I'm sorry.
The differential
Wisdom
for what kind of work you do. Think about Medicaid.
Hey, I appreciate the no BS. I appreciate the little chat you give me. This is helping the algorithm. I appreciate it, even though I don't agree with a damn thing you saying. I appreciate the interaction. You tuning in. You're a concurrent viewer. I appreciate that. Love to you, bro.
Medicaid is funded by the federal government, and if you are
what? Medicaid is funded by the federal government. Nigga, it's funded by me. They're taking money out of my check. They're taking money out of my money. I don't even get to see that money. I don't have Medicaid. I'm literally paying for you. They're taking like $40 a week out of my check for you.
Going to invade Medicaid if you don't want to expand
$40 for just Medicaid, by the way, for you.
And Medicaid. Then it tells me you do not have the sensitivities that are needed to protect senior citizens.
There's no way in hell you're that old and stupid, bro. There's no way. You got to be getting paid or got to be a script or something, bro. There's no way you actually.
Or he got a lobotomy at some point.
Anybody that's saying the federal government pays for a said thing doesn't understand how it works. Simple as that. The government doesn't pay for anything. We do. The government's paying you with your own money.
Dummy.
My God.
What's not clicking?
Standing, based on reports I'm getting from campaigns and communities, is that we have not yet seen the same kinds of energy, and turnout in all quarters of our neighborhoods and communities, as we saw when I was running. That
How dare
seems
you?
to be more pronounced with the brothers.
Brothers. He
So
never
if
said
you don't
before in his
mind,
life.
just for a second, I'm going to speak to y'all directly.
Y'all.
When you have a choice that is this clear, when on the one hand you have...
If the choice was so clear, then what you there yapping for, bro? If it's so clear,
Obama is literally trying to stole black men for not supporting Kamala Harris
I would've
enough.
been like,
He's like, I got y'all attention. Why y'all ain't trying to vote for a sister? She said, you think you fell out of a coconut tree? That's what y'all should have voted for. Coconuts. Coconut rights. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all hate black women? You black mother?
first off,
How dare you?
Where is she from to be talking about a coconut tree?
Somebody who grew up like you.
No, she didn't. No, she doesn't.
No, she
went to college with you.
With ya. Okay.
Understands the struggles
She's really sprinkling that black thing.
and pain and joy that comes
Black joy?
from those experiences. And
Like what?
achieves
Wait,
the second
the
highest
joy
office in
the
the
joy that
land.
comes from black experiences, like what? Like getting an abortion?
Getting an abortion.
That's what the hell is he on about? Am I missing something?
Yeah, what? Get this mother out of here, bro. Get him out.
And is putting forward concrete proposals to directly address the things that are vital in our neighborhoods and our community.
Is it me or does he, like, remember when they said he was black? He's looking a lot less black.
That dude is not black.
We all, like seriously, bro. Like, it's like Tiger
His white
Woods.
side started to come out.
It's like Tiger Woods, right? With everybody they said was black, when they start getting older and all them, you know, that youth starts to go, they start looking a lot less black. This dude he looked damn Hawaiian or something.
He doesn't look black.
He looks like he's from Hawaii.
Look
That's
at
what he
him
looks like.
compared to this guy behind him.
Right.
It's just a difference. It's a difference.
I mean,
There's a difference. This guy behind him really not that good of an example.
Like Tiger Woods. Remember they said Tiger Woods was black? That dude look Asian as hell now. That boy looks all Asian.
From housing, and that's on one side. And on the other side, you have someone who has consistently shown disregard, not just for the communities, but for you as a person. And you're thinking about sitting down. And you're coming up with all kinds of reasons and excuses. I've got a problem with that. Because part of it makes me think, and I'm speaking to men.
Whoa there, Barack.
You got a problem.
You don't want to come in there with all that testosterone for these beta male Democrat voters. You don't need
right,
that.
don't be threatening them.
Obama's lost the plot seriously.
What
He
the hell is he
literally
talking about?
He came in there and said, "Y'all not falling for that shit we pulled last time, huh?"
Oh, so the brothers want to buck away from the plantation. How dare y'all?
Amazing.
Indirectly, part of it makes me think that, well, you just aren't feeling the idea of having a woman as president.
Misogyny.
Get your dumb get your dumb. First off, they not feeling having a woman in leadership because a lot of them grew up with women in leadership, and they said, nah, we good on that. We said, you said our black mom. Oh, we get to elect a black mom as president. Hell no. Maybe if y'all actually didn't market her as black and marketed her as what she actually was, you probably would have had more people turn out because they didn't want a black woman as president. They don't even want a black woman as the head of their house. They don't want to date a black woman. They don't want to marry black women because they seeing how these women act. Most of them, of course. But check out this meme. Just a meme. So I noticed you niggas aren't falling for the same shit we pulled last time. He did the thing. Amazing.
I'm Ann, and I'm 90 years old.
I'm Elma. I'm 91.
I'm Alma. I'm 90.
I'm Idella, and I'm 99.
I'm Darren, and I'm 92 years young.
Bless her. Bless all.
I'm Lynette.
No, don't bless them because these 90 plus year old women are encouraging the younger generations to vote for abortion. And you know, they're old as hell, so they're going to have the ultimate rank. Oh, a 99-year-old woman just told me to vote for abortion. Oh, Yes, I will, Grandma. Thank you so much. I hope these old women repented before it was too late, because their time is running out real quick.
Yeah, they need to repent. But I pray that I pray that they repent.
Yeah, I pray, because it's not a joke.
But they are leading everyone.
You're leading everybody off, Grandma. You're 90. You got to live to be 99, and you're gonna encourage me to kill my kid so it doesn't live at all. That's fucked up, Grandma. Yeah. You got to live a whole 99 years, and you're gonna tell me to kill my kid? Wow. Damn, Grandma.
Damn, I thought you loved us.
Wow, you hate my kids.
I thought you loved us.
And I'm Fanny, and I'm 87 years old.
And I'm Boyce, and I'm 62
that
years
they son?
old.
We are unionized from Union, Alabama, and we're not going back.
They don't understand that the black voter has changed. The further you get away from the black civil rights movement, African Americans less self-identified. So guess what? You got a court.
Less self-identified. What the hell is he on about?
What
is this nigga talking about?
Black people. You got to talk to them. You got to spend more. You can't simply assume that you're going to reach the black voter in 2024 the same way you did in 1984, 1994, 2008.
Wow. Roland Martin he's not dumb. I want to call him dumb, but he's not dumb. You know, he's not stupid. Joy Reid is stupid. She's actually very stupid. Roland Martin is not dumb. He's just a dishonest piece of crap.
Roland Martin called me a moron on X.
Yeah.
Personally.
Well, I mean, if Roland Martin called you dumb, then
it's true.
I guess you're dumb.
I guess I'm gonna slip my. Never mind. I can't say that.
Guess I'll die. Right. This is disgusting. It's pretty disgusting. My God. That's just the BS that they got to put up. I want to play this one more time. This is my favorite clip. This is the last clip of the day.
Free. Everything's free. I mean, I think we stand for the destruction of property.
What will come out of the destruction of property? That's pure Karl Marx. Are you communist?
Well, am I a communist? I don't know. See, I guess in a way I am, because we were standing in Harvard Square passing out poems, and some cat come up and call us a communist and punches.
Yeah. Yes. I love it. That's
bring back this energy.
My favorite clip. He said, "Are you a communist?" He said, "Are you a communist?" and got up and left. Yes, that's how you're supposed to be. When Obama walked in there talking about, "Oh, you're not voting for the black woman. She knows she grew up with you."
That's when y'all should have. That's when it's appropriate for y'all to get y'all guns and y'all sticks and all that stuff and get violent. When somebody's actually telling y'all to vote to kill y'all kids, that's when you should get pissed off.
Yeah.
But instead, you want to hit a random bystander or a child or something.
I mean, think about it,
bro.
You're
gonna be mad. Use your anger righteously.
These people hate you so much. They don't even want you to have kids.
They don't want you to exist.
Like, what do you mean the right to reproduce? You reproduce when you lay down. When you lay down and let that man do what he do to you, that was your choice. You had the right to do that. Now all of a sudden it's somebody else's fault because you're pregnant? The hell? Are we serious?
There are women who are raped.
Graped.
Oh, shit. This censorship is so gay.
It is.
I mean, can I even say that?
Right, you can't even say that. Oh, well, that's why we do the lives, man. You know, we're going to be doing a lot more lives. We should be doing it around this time because our videos are just too raunchy. You can only get it here raw. Black Democrats are the sellouts. Went right back to massa. Of course, it was all engineered by the Communists of America. MLK was paid by them $162K a year to make appearances. You're based.
Super based.
You're based. The MLK name drop was based, boy. Yes, sir. Wait, let me try to pull that back up. Oh, snap.
If you know, you know.
You're based, boy.
It's really if you know, you know.
Pull that back. Can I do it? Oh, no. I don't even know how to. Okay. Well, I'm cooked. But yeah, bro, you're based. That's MLK was a pawn of the Communist Party and the Democrat Party. Blacks were Republican before the civil rights. A lot of them couldn't vote, but the ones that could vote were voting Republican. That's why the KKK was there, because they didn't want you to vote Republican. The Democrats didn't want you to vote Republican.
Period.
So then when they said, okay, we'll give them the right to vote only if they vote for us, MLK said, I can make that happen.
Right.
He said, I got you. He said, I got you. He said, I'm a pastor. You know they love white Jesus.
They love that job.
You know they love that. They love that Christianity. he's a communist. MLK was a communist, and he sold y'all out. Simple as that. That's just the truth. And if you want more information on it, this guy covers it a lot. Like we said, we shouted him out earlier, Chad O. Jackson.
Look, he got MLK right there.
Right, MLK right here. And you, a black would look at this and be like, oh, he's repping MLK, yes. And then you go and get red pilled. And then you go on this page and get red pilled. It's hilarious. Yeah, bro. We finna wrap this up, though. We've been 2.5 hours. It's been a beautiful, amazing stream. Over 200 views. We appreciate the comments. Shout out to
everybody who dropped some chat.
Shout out to everybody that's been, y'all been live in the chat. We love the engagements. We appreciate everything. You got anything else?
No, we're done here.
Yeah, we good.
Y'all need to stop disrespecting black conservatives, period, because y'all sound real retarded. That's
For
that.
sure. For sure. All right, I think that's all we got, guys. Appreciate y'all. See you guys in the next video.